Look at everything I got. How could I ever want more? Look at everything I had. Had to learn to let it go. I didn't wanna make sense of it, but I had to. Told me when I lose it, that's when I know the value. Walking through the valley or the field of war. Do I want the spirit or material? I'm good, you good. We live a full life of abundance. We trip off nothing all way too often. Put the bullshit to the side and get it poppin'. God body, God mind, God soul, but I'm still a man. It's a thin line between both. It's still a line between where I'm at and finna go. Dark turn the light, that's the vinny letting it go. I'm getting closer to my zone. I call my dad on the phone just to say hello. It ain't that much I need to know. I got kids on my own shit, they finna be grown shit. Even when you right, they still say that you're wrong. Lord, protect me from these enemies. 50 told me that winners don't get no sympathy. I see enemies linking with other enemies. They forget they only friends cause they friends with me. Gotta put myself in positions that niggas need me. But I get possessive over shit I love so easy. Everybody getting money, shout to EDD. So you should leave out different than how you enter quarantine. Look at everything I got. How could I ever want more? Look at everything I had. Had to learn to let it go. I didn't wanna make sense of it, but I had to. Tell me when I lose it, that's when I know the truth. Walking through the valley or the field of war. Do I want the spirit or material?
Keep shooting a dig in love from a God sent nigga. Paying tithes out the offerings that God sent the nigga. Look, living by the good book, at least I'm trying to. Love life on God, I been trying to. I been from the game couple decades, chunking up sietes, repping my siete. I done live life and learn my lessons. Earn my stripes and earn my blessings. Roll the dice, boss up, pay the price, nigga. Don't forget your homies lock, send the kite, nigga. Get your money where the wrong goes right, nigga. That's the lifestyle I live. I don't spit it, I ain't living. Never fiction in my riches when it come to real niggas. I'm the definition. Look, making plays in the kitchen, in the back of the buildings with my niggas on the mission trying to get it.
How could I ever want more? Look at everything I had. Had to learn to let it go. I didn't wanna make sense of it, but I had to. Told me when I lose it, that's when I know the value. Walking through the valley or the field of war. Do I want the spirit or material? All my life I sacrifice. Get rid of the vices and my vices. Forgive a bitch nigga, that's good advice. But it's ripping through my spirit and I need to make it right. Forgive me, Lord, for acting like a mannequin. Peace be still like a mannequin. Keep quiet cause they never understand this shit. Wrist deep in the holy water, rinsing my hands. If I could rewind time, I keep my dick in my pants. We all cursed till we dead. Read St. Thomas, it's all red. That means Jesus wrote it, he the most high. I'm a close high, listen to my old stuff, you might know Simon. Is it ironic that I pray in my closet? And thank God for everything but my wallet. Started to develop myself and got grateful. And through it all, I learned that he's able. Amen.
Don't get it fucked up. Like, we got Little Weezyana Fest, but a nigga can rap too. Let's not get it fucked up. My fault.
Amen.
I got a rap song I want to play you too. It's pretty cool.
I learned that amen mean truth, by the way. Amen.
Oh my God, this should be amazing. This should be amazing. The world is watching YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch. What's the deal? It's God Talk Live. I'm your host, Shine of God Radio. Shine, August, the Haitian Sensation, R&B Sensation. To the left of me on the pulpit radio, Rashard. Rap genius himself. Oh, did we have a day? But y'all sing with me first. Y'all know the song. I said, with you by my side, we can touch the sky, cause we win. We win, we win, we win, we win. We win, we win, we win, we win. We win, we win, we win, we win. We win, we win. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. No, it won't work. Why? God will do what he said he will do. He will stand by his word. He will come through. No weapon. And if you know what Lil Wayne just said on the stage, you would kind of resonate with that too. It's been a lot of take. Pause. Niggas trying to hate, niggas trying to take. But no weapon formed against us shall prosper, man. Shout out to y'all for watching YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch. Oh boy, did we just have a day. Oh boy, did today turn into a holiday?
Sure, in New Orleans it did.
I mean, it was a holiday for us because we celebrated. Shout out to Lil Wayne everywhere. Shout out to Lil Wayne, man, just for being the inspiration, man. How old? When did he start? How old? Was it 15, 16? Before that, right?
He got famous, but he started at like 12. Around there, 12. Like 7th grade type shit. And then once Cash Money started to boom, he was around 15, 16 as like the role player coming into his own, but you still seen that he kind of had it. And even on the album, because he would have some standout verses. And then lo and behold, his first album coming out, and you're like, okay. But we still kids at the time, so we still don't see the gravity of what's going on. But once you get a little older and everybody leave Cash Money, you really get to see what's going on. Fast forward to today.
And we definitely 100,000 trillion % saw the 15, 16-year-old Lil Wayne today. Pause. We really saw the personality, the character, the inception, the origin of the nigga that we call the GOAT, Lil Wayne. Shout out to that.
I feel like it was therapeutic for all of them, though.
Even us.
Not for sure as fans, because some of this stuff we never thought we would see. Like, I didn't even think I'd see Master P on the stage with nothing Cash Money related. It was a whole lot going on.
All right, so if you don't know what just happened, what we're celebrating right now, and I'm pretty sure the Millie instrumental will come on soon. Is it next? Oh no, okay. I was about to go too crazy. My fault. All right, if you're just now waking up, climbing up from under the rock, wherever you've been at, today was Louisiana Fest 2024. Streamed live on Amazon Prime. That hits for me on another level. We'll get into that a little bit later, but it's not about me right now. All right, but we just watched, I don't even know, I would say a good maybe 2.5, 3 hours of Wayne just now. All right, and we feel away. We feel like we just scored a fantasy. We feel like we just won the Super Bowl.
Definitely.
It feels like a Super Bowl around.
I'm not even tripping no more about the Super Bowl halftime performance.
We don't care about the Super Bowl. We don't care about the Super Bowl. And as we know, as what has been said, it's been trending all over social media. We understand. Blah, 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 Lamar. I should have said, no, blah, blah, Lamar. It sounds better. Kendrick Lamar announced that he's doing the halftime show. And some of you niggas were impressed. I wasn't. Real niggas wasn't. We wanted who? We wanted Wayne. If you don't know, the Super Bowl is in New Orleans, and we do know that Jay-Z is, what's his role again with the Super Bowl?
I can't even really sit up here and say that I know, but I know he has a certain amount of influence over the performance, period.
That nigga does something with the Super Bowl. But we know Jay-Z's at the top of making some kind of decisions with the halftime show, and we thought it was a misfire that he chose Kendrick Lamar over La Route, Lil Wayne. So Lil Wayne has already been stirring up. I went to go see Lil Wayne in the IE a month ago, and of course I lost my voice that night. It was amazing. I had an amazing time. But today was different. What say you, Rap Genius?
Today was different. If you've been a Cash Money fan, if you've been a Lil Wayne fan in general, this was a good day.
It was a holiday.
It was a holiday, per se. I mean, they came out. You never thought you would see Turk together with Lil Wayne, Juvenile together. These are niggas that made diss songs, recorded, documented diss songs about each other, saying some real, you would think, saying some things that you would think would not be able to come back from, but here we were tonight. And it was just good to see. Didn't nothing look like it was fake or forced, or I'm just here.
Nothing looked fake.
I'm just here for the check. Everything looked genuine.
Look like that. And you can see that.
Like they had chemistry. The chemistry from when they first started was there. It was genuine. They was ad-libbing and rapping each other's verses. It was just like it was a real I'm happy to be here vibe.
Niggas was rapping each other's verses. That's another level of.
Yeah, like that showed you that it was no fakeness. Like after all of the shit they done been through, positive and negative. It was just a good thing to see as a Cash Money fan.
We all had the fake Cash Money chains growing up. Let's not play the little rectangle with the. Hey, we had the logo.
Two things, bro. that we all had. And it was bling in our vocabulary, and it was
Bling, facts.
and a white T-shirt. Like at a certain point in time, a white T-shirt was a staple in just fashion.
In just fashion, period. And it definitely started with them niggas. Niggas almost, we tried to get the, I personally tried to get the camouflage bandana off too with a fit, but I ain't gonna, you know what I mean? I was creasing my bandana. Shout out to Cash Money. Now, I also want to give a big, huge happy birthday shout out to my brother, K Smooth. Now, his birthday was the 25th. We had a party on the motherfucking 28th. Shout out to the Freakaween.
Shout out to the Freakaween.
Amen.
That motherfucker went up.
Amen. Shout out to the Freakaween and everybody that was in attendance. But shout out, we were able to celebrate my brother. But ultimately, this nigga is still celebrating right now. This nigga was there at Louisiana Fest right now. So I'm gonna FaceTime him and I'm gonna just see if my brother gonna answer live from Louisiana right now, fresh out the fest, man.
Let's get that live reaction.
Let's get that live in-tune reaction from my brother K Smooth. Stretch, you and Mimi, y'all welcome. You by yourself, Mimi by yourself, y'all together, please. I would love for y'all to pull up, man. Let's see if I can get Smooth on the horn. Smooth answered. Round of applause for Smooth.
Deal, Paige?
Round of applause for Smooth.
Oh, you have to go live.
I have to go live, Smooth.
Hey, bro.
It's me and Falon. Shout out to your T-shirt Carter one.
Hey.
Stop playing.
Hey, bro, that was a hell of a birthday present to yourself.
That shit is different.
Happy
nigga.
birthday, nigga.
That shit is different. I'm out here solo dolo. Hey,
What was it looking like in
that
there?
shit crazy.
You said it was
This
dicky
shit
suits,
crazy.
it was ass.
It's everywhere. This shit real heavy out here. You hear
Heavy.
me?
It's heavy in the NO,
It's the heavy
in the
NO.
smoothie. What part pops in your mind first when you think about what the fuck you just saw? What we just saw. Jesus.
Nigga, greatness. Nigga, longevity, a legend. Nigga, all in one, like, all generations in that motherfucker. Nigga, grandmas, nigga, teenagers, nigga, just babies on the street, nigga, banging buckets and shit. Like, it's crazy, bro. These niggas know this shit word for word, nigga. The old hot boy shit, nigga, everything.
All the shit that we may have missed, them niggas know word for word.
Word for word. Word for word. Everybody like, fuck that Super Bowl,
Fuck
nigga.
the Super Bowl, nigga. I
Fuck that
said
Super
that
Bowl.
shit. Fuck that shit.
Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit, nigga.
So
I
how
don't even know where the fuck I'm going right now, nigga.
Hey,
Fuck
oh
it.
God, this nigga gotta find a car. But I love you, man. Happy birthday. I'm glad that you tapped in, man. You
I
witnessed
love you
that
too,
in
bro.
person, bro. Turn up, call me
tight.
when you get find the car, whatever.
All right, for
All
sure.
right, love. Fresh reaction, man. Live reaction, Smooth on the campus right now. Walking out on Smoothie King Center.
How ironic is that?
How ironic, bro. Thank God for the resources that he's granted us. Thank God for safe travels and planes and people and all kind of stuff to make things happen, man. The employees at the stadium, everything that make things flow so we can experience moments like this. When it comes to favorite moments, what's one of the favorite moments that popped out in your head? Did you hear what I said?
Favorite moments that pop out of my
Pop out. Oh, okay, you heard me. All right, but yeah, what was one of your favorite moments from tonight?
Man, seeing BG out. Number one, because
Facts.
you got to think, if you're a real Cash Money fan, you've been there since the start. You know that he was locked down 14 years. Turk was locked down for like 12 years. So at them times, you never, and at the time that was locked down, they was beefing with Lil Wayne, like having real grudges.
Facts.
For whatever reason. So to fast forward back to tonight, you would never think back then that this would even be fathomable, but it happened. So it was good to see BG out there getting his shine, Turk getting his shine. It was good to see them back as a unit.
Healthy.
Everybody looking
Healthy.
good. Hey, shout out to my nigga Juvenile. I tell you, said it. Juvenile put the right amount of Beijing in his hair, bro.
The perfect
It
amount.
almost fooled me for a second. I seen the grays in the back, but bro had to put, usually the old dudes be going overboard and that shit be looking like tar black, but Juvenile had natural black Beijing, and you can see my grays just a little in the back, but shout out to him for that. But nah, it was just a good look. It was definitely rivaled, if not better than the Pop Out to me. And that's not even on no malicious type shit. That was just, I was word for word. You heard me, bro. Like,
I heard you.
classics mixtapes on up to the current stuff, bro. The performances was good for me, and it just gave me a good vibe tonight, bro. Like, I have nothing bad to say other than nothing.
Nothing. Everything that Wayne has done, if you come in the studio, I believe, like, I kind of, like, this is kind of like my creative brain. I keep a lot of people that inspire me. There is a lot of Wayne in here, man, and there's a lot of Wayne. I remember B Mac accused me one time, but man, you sound like Wayne when you rap, you know. But I say all that to say Wayne has been such a huge inspiration in my life, and to see that man get his just due, get his flowers while he's still living, while he's still working. That was a moment that was so necessary on not only for him, but for every real nigga everywhere who lived the roller coaster of life. And people, maybe it have been public. Maybe you've been transparent about it. We've all seen Wayne's up and down. We seen him lose his bros. We heard about him shooting himself. We seen the money situation. We seen all the shit happen.
You seen a nigga go sit down for a year.
Go sit down. We seen everything, man. Write a book. We didn't seen this man live in action, and he's still living, and he got his flowers, and he worked, and niggas sang the song. You heard Smooth say it. You heard Falon say it. Word for word, all night. So that was amazing. If you did miss it, go ahead.
To go back to what you asked me about my favorite moments, it was the mixtape portion of the performance. Because if you ever been in the studio, I don't rap, but if you ever been in the studio with somebody and seen what it is, to whether they write or whether they off the top of the dome with it, but to see the actual process of making a song, period. Lil Wayne used to go in there and give you a full, basically an album, because that's what it is. It's at the end of the day, like when you break it down, it was other people's beats, but I'm still coming up with verses. I'm still putting
Better
the time.
than the
I got to
song.
do the takes. I got to put album type of effort and time into it or whatever. And to be able to make better versions of those songs on a consistent basis. Like when people know your mixtapes word for word, like it's a testament to that. But going back to the mixtape portion, it was just his breath control. Lil Wayne don't look the healthiest, but he seemed like he in shape, bro. Like, you got to know what goes into performing and what goes into rapping, actually. Even if you don't rap, it's like, it's an art. That's why it's an art, because it's more than just coming up with the shit and spitting out the words, but it's like being able to flow, like the breath control, to be able to fit them type of words and all that.
Remember the lyrics. I know the lyrics was on the screen, but he was only using those as necessary.
And that's like 25 plus, or maybe 30 years worth of music. Bro is what, 42? Came out when he was 12, so yes. Yeah.
And I really want to give Wayne a big shout out for during some of these big moments, Wayne was the first one with the camera that led us inside of those studio sessions. He led us inside of the booth with him. He let us inside of those rooms when Nicki Minaj was walking in, when Mac Main was in there, when Gutta Gutta was in there. He had those cameras. Shout out to, what was it, Jordan Films or...
Even before that, you can go back to, remember when I used to be on the tour bus?
Yes.
Just freestyling and
really utilizing YouTube.
Like before social media really got cracking, they used to be.
I know Soulja Boy will take credit for it, but Wayne was letting us in on Hov said I don't write. But Wayne, again, he said, yo, Jordan Tower Films, yo, set the camera up so I could show niggas the process of how I don't write. You know what I mean? And then that's where it punched out. And Wayne, and he said it in a few of his songs, but we've also given him the honor. Like, he really birthed. I give him the credit. Like, he really birthed a lot of the things that I do as an artist. So I see a lot of Wayne in the music industry right now. So So to see him get celebrated, and if you did miss it, the mayor of New Orleans, and I wish I had her name. Can you look up her name so we could give her proper love as well? The mayor of New Orleans, she really, really came out there and celebrated Wayne. All right. She gave Wayne the key to the city. They gave Wayne an award. And then what was her name?
Latoya Cantrell.
Latoya Cantrell. Round of applause for Latoya Cantrell just for being aware of what time it is, no matter what time it is. You know what I mean? So shout out to her. She gave him the key to the city. She also gave him an award. And also, like Falon said, P was on there. Master P, that is. Master P gave Wayne, which is crazy, the No Limit and Cash Money dynamic. He announced that they're going to have a Canal Street of stars, like we have the Hollywood of stars, and Wayne is going to be the first person on Canal Street. They're going to give him a street, and they're going to give him his own day, man.
That's crazy to have just a whole Wayne Walk of Fame, like my stars just on a whole street.
He said the star, the Wayne, whatever they call it, the leaf, the Saint logo, and they put Lil Wayne's name in it. It's going to be on multiple corners in the street.
That's crazy.
Crazy. Now, go ahead. No,
I was going to just add on to what you're saying. It's good to see that he got to witness all this alive, given the fact that in music and just life in general, we lose them early. So it's like a lot of people don't get to get their flowers and see them and just see memorable stuff like this. So, and Lil Wayne ain't been the healthiest, like I said. So it's like
I'm saying that about my nigga, man.
Bro, it's documented and come on, bro. But
but he had a good night, and you talking about some bullshit.
No. I'm just saying.
All right.
It's good to see him get his flowers while he was alive.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we can go somewhere else.
This nigga like, what the fuck?
Hey,
damn, my nigga's alive, and he's smelling the flowers. Hey. All right. So this moment happens. They give him the key to the city. They give him these awards. They give him his day. They give him the Canal Street, the first logo on Canal Street. And Petty Bro, finally, in perfect timing, in perfect tone, in perfect pitch. I thought when I saw him in the IE, I thought he was going to address it. But he didn't. But in perfect tone, perfect pitch, perfect timing, he addressed the Super Bowl. He said how he's always said that. The reason why I'm a Packer fan is because I went to the Super Bowl and it was in New Orleans and Green Bay was playing in the Super Bowl. So I became a Green Bay fan because my dad gave me some Green Bay shit. So I'm a Green Bay Packer fan. So he's always praised the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Then he said when he was able to buy a suite at the Super Bowl for his family and other people in New Orleans to celebrate, and they had a hell of a time. And then he expressed his sadness about before he expressed his sadness, he expressed his desire to perform at the halftime show one day. He expressed that, and then he expressed his sadness about that not happening.
And quote, having it ripped away from him.
Having it taken away.
No,
ripped away. Quote.
That's key and what's about to happen. Keep going.
Quote. And he said, but nothing beats the moment that he had today with the mayor, with Master P, with CMB, with Hot Boys, with his family at home in his home city of New Orleans, man. So big round of applause to our inspiration, who is Wayne.
Hold on. Don't cut it short, because what did he proceed to do after that?
Please. That's where I was going to go. That's why I had to land that, put a bow on that, wrap that up, because he's our GOAT. He's an inspiration, but this nigga's still petty. He's still petty. So go ahead. You can roll that out.
So, bro, I'm thinking it's over with. I'm like, damn, Lil Wayne got that off his chest. I'm glad he got to express that on that type of platform. I'm satisfied with that.
Satisfied.
Then he proceeds to play Hey Mr. Carter, featuring Jay-Z, after the man just said the Super Bowl was ripped away from him. Usually artists be taking the high road and just being humble and stuff like that, but I like whether it was warranted or not, because I know people are on the Kendrick side, on the Wayne side, and just on whatever side you on. For him to just express that in that moment and be honest and just have an honest moment, whether it was malicious or not, was just good to see. Because usually artists be faking like stuff don't affect them, bro. And we know they're human beings and let that shit out.
And
bro.
it's not an Instagram video. It's in front of my hometown. It's not like that was. It felt like you said. It didn't. Nothing felt fake about that. You know what I'm saying? So when he said that and played Mr. Carter, bro, both of us, bro, we smacked hands so hard, bro.
Shook hands. I lost it. I was just stuck for like a minute, literally. I couldn't believe he had the balls to do that. Everything is so politically correct, bro, and I hate that. And he was just having a human being moment, bro, because we know that pissed you off. We know that. We know that everybody know that Hov has something or some sort of influence on it, which that proves, because why else would he play Mr. Carter and why else would he use the phrase, it was ripped away from me? So it's like, come on, bro.
But I've been telling you about Hov, bro, and Hov is on my wall too. Shout out to Hov for everything he did for us. You know what I mean? I told you, I just don't like the grown man moves that he been making, the businessman moves. I do not like that, and you're in position to make these changes. And that I be having it. I'm not gonna change this into a personal shit. We can maybe after a break or something, but right now it's about Wayne. So Wayne. One, like you said, again, performance, breath control. My brother said just longevity, the discography, the amount of features, the amount of albums, the amount of singles, the amount of mixtapes. All this shit is documented, and to have that moment, one be live, one be something called Little Weezyana Fest on a personal note, was so inspiring to me. This man has inspired me in so many ways, and now that we've built our own festival, you know, and we've seen what heights that it could take, you know what I'm saying? It really resonated, you know, and for entrepreneurs, for artists, I know these are people, these are human beings, these are celebrities, however you may say, but it always resonates with me. Keep going. We're in the right direction. This is, for lack of vocabulary, these things are impossible. You know what I'm saying? Like, excuse me, these things are possible. Like, hey, this is a human being. This is a creator who stuck to his guns, up, down, and people were able to be affected by his creativity, his obedience to his creativity. And that kind of stuff right there really, really, really gets me in the studio. It gets me in the gym. It gets me. I gotta.
Your motivation gotta come from somewhere.
And I was really looking for Regine. I was really looking for Regine.
That was kind of odd to me too. And I don't know what was on Drake's schedule.
Drake was at the fucking Toronto versus Kings game.
He just had to say something.
Being petty. Drake. Young Money is petty, man. We're learning, man.
Yeah, bro, but that was kind of, if he wanted to see DeMar that bad, I don't know. I just feel like he should have been at the Louisiana Fest for sure. Unless they beefing or something like that I don't know about.
Let's keep it petty. But no. Ooh, one thing I did say, and we'll talk about the pop out in a minute. Go ahead.
Yeah, Birdman had to. What's the name fit on? So
that's why I'm like, it's some petty shit going on.
Yeah,
I also listen to Family Matters again. The Drake shit.
Yeah.
First off, Drake is really good at rap.
Come on now, bro.
Drake is really.
I hate that people act like just forget that or just be calling him a pop star.
It was a
really
product of the moment for sure.
Yeah,
Drake is really. I listened to Family Matters again. Not only did he really murder Kendrick, like really bad, but I believe he dissed Wayne in there too.
What line made you say that?
I gotta listen to it again, but I had it on repeat a couple times. I was like, cause it popped up on. In the car one time, and I was like, damn, and then I YouTubed it on my own and read the lyrics, and I'm like, oh, it's a lot going on over there in CMB. But these niggas is petty. So what I also noticed on petty over there, excuse me, Kendrick at the pop-out allegedly was dressed like Drake in the Hotline Bling video.
For real?
The red on the shit.
I didn't even peep that. I have to go look at the Hotline Bling video again to see that.
That's why he did the A minor, because that's in the Hot Bling video. Drake did it in the Hotline Bling video.
These niggas are petty.
Yeah, so it's some petty shit going on. So when I looked at Birdman's wardrobe, I'm like, Birdman is dressed like Kendrick at the pop-out, dressed like Drake in the video. it's some like other shit going
Think
on.
Birdman is that tapped in because he kind of old.
One, yes, he's definitely tapped in because he on some CEO shit and he's still out here rapping. You know what I'm saying? Still performing. Niggas still know his bars. But before, when he came out with the big timers, he had on that Cardigan with the OVO owl on it. You know what I'm saying? And then remember I said he did an outfit change and this not even his show. And then he kept the pants paused, but he changed the sweater to the red hoodie, and then he put the red shit on, and then he put the Timbs on. So if you really look, it's like some, I don't know, it may be a reach.
But he need big blood too, so.
That's what I'm saying, is it may be some levels around, I don't know, big blood may be, I don't know.
I don't know, but it could be.
I don't know, man. If you watched the Louisiana Fest, you definitely witnessed something that went down in the history books. And a lot of that was giving me pop out a little bit. Like it was like some of the shots and some of the.
If he hadn't did what he did pertaining to Jay-Z, I wouldn't have rolled with that statement that you just said. But like, yeah, he got some inspiration. Like the pop out wasn't trash or nothing. I don't have nothing against the pop out. I enjoyed the pop out. I just didn't think Kendrick not deserve. I would have preferred Lil Wayne at the Super Bowl because Kendrick did deserve it given the year and the moment that he had. But it's just like, damn, Hov, like, come on, bro, you got to read the room.
You got to read the room.
Like not taking nothing away from Kendrick because Kendrick was rapping his ass off too. Let's not get that.
Okay.
Cleared up. People be thinking that I have something against Kendrick. No, I'm just trying to be realistic and fair about what's going on.
People think I have a. Go ahead.
And I just don't like. Because I vented about something to you the other night, but I just don't like when people get caught up in the moment and then discredit everything that just happened. Because it's like, bro, for the last however many years, whether it was rapping, R&B, mixtape, whatever, Drake was that nigga. And once Kendrick knocked him out, because he did not knock him out, but
knocked him down for sure.
Knocked him down for sure. Look how quiet it's been overall on the scene. No hip hop. On the Billboard Top 100, there's no hip-hop songs at all, bro. When have you seen that happen in the last 15 years? Come on, you could go look that up. I was like, damn. But when you want to watch the party die, you got to kind of keep the vibe up. It's like, can we get a feature or something? Or can we at least drop the Broccoli song, bro? Goddamn.
And that's why I said in the homie feature, and shout out to Jesse J. Nari who pulled up to God Talk Live, man. That's why I said he sent me a beat, and on that song I played you, I said I was scared niggas wasn't gonna pop after the pop out. I feared that, and not that niggas aren't working, not that niggas aren't trying to maximize that moment, but it still feels like a lack of unity when it comes to that. Like, nigga, where is Kendrick, bro? Like on a hip hop level, like where, like you said, you gotta keep that vibe up, nigga.
Because I was even looking at going back to tonight. This nigga Wayne got a song with Flo J, Rob 49, nigga, and people from his era. So it's like, come on now, and people forget Drake is like 37, 38, still be reaching back, doing songs with anybody. It's like you said, you gotta keep going, bro. All this, let me pop out, throw a grenade, and then go back hiding, per se. It's like, come on now, rap. Please, just rap for us. Or at least drop that one song, because it's called Broccoli. Kendrick, drop that motherfucker, because it sounds like...
The little snippet.
Exactly, bro. Like, come on, why are you handcuffing that? But, or at least give us, not a mixtape, or a little 3-pack or something. It's like, bro, we want to hear from you. Like, even J. Cole still raps around the clock. It's like, bro, what's...
Well said. Shout out to J. Cole.
J. Cole will go rap with anybody. He'll pop in with the song. So it's like, bro, what's holding the TDE people back from just rapping around the clock? But that's another argument.
That's another...
I was on a tangent.
Nah, it's really a problem only because it's a personal thing for us. And shout out to everybody, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook. We love y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all send y'all comments too. I got the comments on. They wasn't on, but they are on now. Please tap in. But one thing that keeps it prevalent in our mind, I don't know if I use that word right, but keeps it at the top of our mind is we're on the West Coast. You know what I mean? So new viewers, new subscribers, we're right here in the thick of it. We right here in Los Angeles, California, nigga, a bus away from the crypto. We call it Staples still. A bus away from the Forum, a bus away from Intuit, a bus away from, you know what I'm saying, everything. We got whips, but I'm just saying, like, literally, it's a boat. It's better to take the bus because, one, nigga, the traffic is stupid. And the bus literally will drop you off on the corner. So everybody, please take the metro. It's just better for everybody. But we're really in the thick of this shit, and the pop out really means it means a lot to us. It was a big moment. Like, I really haven't heard much after that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna hear this nigga forever. You know what I'm saying? This was a moment that, but I don't want to take away from the pop out. I'm just saying it's some things that could have went on, especially from Kendrick as the leader and the originator of the pop out, unless it was just a fucking PR
like
stunt.
If it was just me, I don't think it's a PR stunt, but if it was just me, I, as a consumer, would have liked to seen a compilation from every artist that was there.
Yes. And I want to say that as an August Fest creator, or I don't like to say that, as the co-founder of August Fest, it's hard to get an, I'm trying to get this August Fest soundcheck out and to clear everybody's music. It is difficult. So if that may be the situation, I understand. But there's other things. You sure did get that Super Bowl announcement out. You sure did do that. And I know that is higher hands than that. But for the West Coast, don't forget about us while you over there entertaining the folks in New Orleans. But I'm going to tell you this. Like you told Kendrick, is Oakland going to be his last stop? New Orleans might be your last stop, Kendrick. I'm not wishing you no hate or no nothing, but the way they love their man Lil Wayne and the way you coming in there to replace that man, the people got the power more than Jay-Z, more than anybody that think they a CEO, entrepreneur. What you say?
But as to what? Is Kendrick gonna be all right? Like safe?
Not safe. I'm saying career-wise. Like, it may be some boos in there. It may be some heavy booing when he comes out in New Orleans for the halftime show.
It's probably gonna be definitely a section or a portion of people.
A section, nigga, the hoes.
Nah, because you gotta think it's the Super Bowl, so people are gonna be coming in, flying in from all over. Some people don't give a fuck.
But everybody knows what's going on. And if they didn't know what's going on, they know now. We didn't even check Twitter because that's my next move.
It's kind of divided because it's Kendrick and Wayne, so a lot of people is fresh off the pop out, the win over Drake, so they feel they really riding for Kendrick, and a lot of people, for obvious reasons, is on the Wayne side.
Niggas is riding for Kendrick, you think?
Bro, I'm watching it on my top. I ain't lying, bro. It's a certain section of LA is rain, sleet, hell, or snow who gonna ride for Kendrick. He could put out a blank CD and they gonna roll with it, bro.
I never knew niggas to ride with Kendrick before that, but that's why it was just funny to see all these niggas with Kendrick now.
That's
it
my
was
whole
just
thing. Like it was like I was in the Twilight Zone. Like after the song like that came out, it was just like,
yeah, and that was
everybody developed amnesia all of a sudden.
That was definitely some Atlanta niggas in a wave. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That's what made me think it was a PR stunt because I seen Kendrick with niggas that I've never seen Kendrick with before.
For real?
Have you ever seen? I'm not saying he's never. I'm saying I never seen it. Have you ever seen him with the Cuzzos before?
But no, I understand why he was with them. See what the pop out did, and it. I don't understand why people didn't like capitalize off of it, but it got them a good light because. You're right. Why was he with the Cuzzos? It was to give them that exposure that the pop out.
But why then?
Oh, I see what you're saying. It should have been before that. I see what
you know what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, like
your soul got to be in it. Like if I feel like if his soul was in it, you know what I'm saying, it would have been like we seen Wayne cry tonight.
But I don't know. I can't even really explain it because every other artist in the big three or just. And that's a veteran period. They reach back and go do songs with like. I never seen Kendrick do a song with like a random person. Like I don't know.
And it may be his artistic, you know what I'm saying. But we seen Michael Jackson and Jay-Z,
like
you know
feature Kendrick, pretty much.
Yeah,
I can't say obviously he's done features, but. Like J. Cole's been on a feature run. Obviously, Lil Wayne feature run. Drake, obviously.
Well said. That was some.
Where's your kill streak?
Where's your kill?
You know you got it in. Like a mixtape or something, bro. Like
yeah.
that go on funk flex and give me something. Like just like come on, bro. Like we
That
can't-
Section 80 vibe, like
on
that
now.
right there.
Like that's all we want to see. Like Gina Views be saying, like I wish you niggas would just rap. Like so it's crazy. Like why you being so much hibernation? But what do you think it is, bro? Because you're an artist and you understand like certain artists are just putting it out, and certain artists be like Dr. Dre and Detox, just write shit and just.
That's a great question, and I'm so glad you asked me because it could be a few things. And the first thing that I don't want to think it is, but I'm pretty sure it is. When you mature, especially you mature as a man, as a spirit, because I've heard him rap about fast, and I've heard him rap about a lot of his spiritual journey. Oftentimes, it's really hard to put that into a rhyme. You know what I'm saying? It's really hard to put that in a 16 and a hook and still not play with the things that you've intentionally detached yourself from, if that makes sense.
Kind of.
So it can be that. So that's probably why it may take him a few more years to drop, or a little bit longer to drop a feature verse, or it may take him longer to finish that Broccoli song, which he know, it's a hit, but it's only a 17 seconds of a hit. Or it may just be a hit because it was attached to another hit. You know what I'm saying? We never know. But on the creator aspect of it, it's really hard to, like 3 Stacks said, like, nigga, I'm an old man now. Like, it's gonna be hard to rap with these niggas.
And I get that point, but then you'll see Rick Ross, who's an old man, get on. Come on now.
But those are, and that's a great point.
Still got like, come on now.
That's a great point. And the only thing I'm gonna, it's a fine line to walk between that. But Rick Ross and Kendrick, for lack of vocabulary, there's an intellectual and spiritual obligation in his art more than it is Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying?
That, but like somebody, I think Joe Budden was saying, like, find something to rap about. Like, yeah, you can't rap about something like that, but there's something you can still rap. Nigga, that didn't disappear just because you're not rapping about like toxic stuff or stuff that you outgrown.
You have to.
Yeah, you
that was my first option. And also, just to like a caveat to that is, you can rap about something, but you also have obligations. You know what I'm saying? There's people that are gonna also okay this and not okay this. There's a level to that as too. And then there's another level like, I can release this, but are they gonna really appreciate it? Did I say it the right way? Am I gonna release it the right way? And that may also delay the process.
And then this kind of relates to this. How do you think Young Thug is gonna do? Because some stipulations in his probations is he can't even rap about certain shit, bro.
I'm gonna tell you this, and this really, you're pretty nice. I love having this show with you, bro. We've been at this shit for years. I was looking at the motherfucking Only Hip Hop show like the past shit the other day. Like, we really been on this shit. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna clip this out and post this because I want everybody to understand what's about to happen. Young Thug, I don't know nothing about the court shit. I don't know what's going on. I don't know nothing. But I do know, actually, on our way to the Only Hip Hop show a few times, we was listening to that Young Thug album. I think it was the Barter 3 or something like that. Barter 6, something like that. But ultimately, Young Thug is about to give us the hit that we've been missing. He's about to come into the industry. Either he been holding on. It might be with Drake.
Definitely, bro.
It might be with Drake, but he's going to drop something that is going to be so undeniable.
Bro, I think it's going to be with Gunna. The reason I think that is because another stipulation within his probation, the judge said he can't be with he's not allowed to be around any of his co-defendants, one of which was Gunna. He had his lawyer make a special request that he can be around Gunna so they can make music. So it's like, bro, I don't care about them other niggas.
This is my coworker. This is my
yeah. So it's like, but my thing is he can't rap about none of that gangbanging, none of that slat, nothing related. They done already put his lyrics under a microscope. So I'm interested to see what. I know he's still gonna be Young Thug, but it's like, how is your artistry? How good are you now? Because you basically got one arm tied behind your back because your subject matter is cut by like 40%.
if we didn't know anything, if we didn't learn anything from Bobby Brown, and Bobby Brown is one amazing specimen to study, all right? Bobby Brown, the best thing that ever happened to his career was what?
I would say, I don't know, I'm stumped.
Going to jail.
That's a lot of dudes, but yeah, I would say going to jail.
So the way nowadays, the way it's set up, you're set for life after that. You know what I mean? You sacrifice something like that, you're set for life. You pay your debt like that, you're set for life. In the rap world, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
But I also want to lean on this. Thug, to me, artist-wise, legend.
For sure.
It was a moment in my artistry where I studied Thug. And I'm listening, I'm like, dang, these melodies and the way this man is bending these words, this is new. Not only is it new, but it's sticking. And not only are you bending the words, the melodies, you're bending your vocals as well. Like, nigga, you got everybody in the, and then again, it all doubles back to Birdman. Rest in peace, rich homie Quan. Rest in peace, my nigga P4 over all that. But ultimately, Birdman and that rich gang shit, that
Really
lifestyle
took it to
shit.
another level, because that was low-key Cash Money, basically.
Birdman should have played that.
And that was at a time where he was beefing with Wayne, so he was on some, I'm trying to show you I can make another you type of shit.
Right.
So that ties back into them being all there together. Like, tonight was a moment, bro.
Tonight was a
For
moment.
a lot of reasons. Like,
And it's
frivolous
still-
reasons and good reasons.
Yeah. And it's still a lot to unpack. You know what I mean? It's a lot to unpack in this moment. We fresh off the live, fresh off the celebration. One of the biggest things that also stood out to me is, again, Wayne was, to me, in great shape, because not only are you performing your songs word for word, you know, you giving us a hell of a show, you moving around, you doing your shit. One thing about Wayne that I do know, pause, usually he take his shirt off when once a Millie come. He let the dreads down and then he go full rock star. I didn't see that, and he also didn't thank God. He usually say, I ain't shit without God. I ain't shit without you. I ain't shit without you. Today, and the last time I heard him, the last few times I've seen him, he didn't thank God. But ultimately, his health, to me, really looked good. For him to perform like that, that was a long time. You know what I'm saying? And you're smoking
I was
mid.
just about to say that, bro. Because you got to even unpack the smoking. This is Mr. 7 grams in the blunt, and they did look like it. But he's not smoking no... You gotta think, the man ain't smoking no just bullshit. So he's 7 gram blunts of continuous fire.
Yeah.
So that's like how, that's good calisthenics or good cardio, whatever. But to be able to do that, perform, run around, so it's like, yeah, shout out to you.
I'm like, you shooting on this man health, and my man just
I
put
take
up
that
a
back,
hole.
bro, because that takes a lot of physical, breath work, breath control. Yeah.
Is he somewhere laying on the floor right now in the smoothie center?
It depends, because, bro, for all we know, because I'll be cracking on how he look in the face and how the dreads look, bro, could run 2 miles or a mile every day. We don't know what's going on with that nigga.
He probably, he's a skateboarder. I don't know how cardio skateboarding is.
That's a lot. There it is there, bro.
Is that cardio?
What?
I don't know. I never, like.
Constant.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
We don't just look at it because we not tapped in like that, but if you think about it, yeah.
It's definitely cardio.
And, bro, self-taught how to skateboard? Come on, what type of mental...
Hey, man, grab Wayne, man.
Yeah,
Grab Wayne, man. Wayne is all the way around. It's not no coincidence that we live and I didn't have this man on the motherfucking... You know what I mean? You feel me? Wayne here. Wayne the legend. I do want to go to some of these tweets. As soon as I open my Twitter, one of the first things it says, this Lil Wayne Weezyana Fest is what y'all wanted for the Super Bowl. Y'all owe Hove and Kendrick an apology for real. This nigga did not say that.
Who was that from? Shout him out. Put him on blast.
Ray Brotherhood. Bro, I need to call you. I'm on live. I need to call you. And I need this nigga's. me see. Talk this. I'm on live.
Oh hell no!
Yeah, let me tweet this nigga right now. That's unacceptable.
Hey, bro, somebody on Twitter said Kendrick gonna be at the Super Bowl in shackles and y'all niggas gonna go crazy.
That's what I told him. Niggas is not fucking with K-Dot in New Orleans, man.
But no, they talking about he just gonna be on.
Oh, like that's gonna be part of his set.
Yeah, like Jesus or the jail shit.
That nigga said he be rapping like he trying to get the slaves free.
Bro.
Why is this shit not even trending on Twitter, bro?
I don't want to dive in the swimming pool full of liquor, bro. I don't.
No, don't nobody want to do that, and don't nobody want to hear not like us. Like, nigga, you gonna get on the Super Bowl stage, nigga, while everybody's watching and say pedophile? Is that what you gonna do? That's what I'm saying. Like, that's not like everybody knows. If they didn't know now, they know what the fuck a pedophile is. You know what I'm saying? Even if like he just doubled down along with that other movie that was highlighting pedophilia, like he just doubled down on the shit that don't need double down on. You know what I'm saying? Like, leave that shit to grown folks, my nigga. You got little kids in the cars screaming pedophile, nigga. And it's just like, bro.
Screaming 69 God.
69
they for
God.
sure screaming that, because that's not even a cuss word or nothing. So they yelling that out at the top of their lungs.
And it's just like, and I understand it's entertainment. There's a level to entertainment. But you also have to understand, and I know he understands the power that he has. And if he a real nigga that be fasting and all that, eventually he's gonna like, yo, damn, I had these little kids saying pedophile. Millions and millions of little kids screaming a minor.
But that could get a pass, because they really don't. No.
Not in these times, bro. Not when you can, hey,
bro,
click Rap Genius and click what did this man say. Oh, he was
picking your son up and you walking past the kids and they say, "Hey, minor," you gonna feel away. But if you walking past the playground and the kids is in 69 God, 69 God, which sound worse?
They're both equally like, bro, you're responsible.
God,
but 69 God is a lot lighter than pedophile. But when they're little kids,
it's heavier if you heard a little kid say it.
That's what I'm saying. If it's
than the other one.
A little kid talking about 69 God is still pedophilia. You know what I'm saying? On that level.
It's not pedophilia. It's sexual that a little kid shouldn't be.
It's a little kid saying sexual things.
Yeah, that shouldn't be,
with a grown up hearing it.
Right, and that's out.
Exactly. So it's like, yeah, you had a very, very big hit, but there were some things in there that could be like, you know what I'm saying? And it's supposed to be grown folks' business. This is a time that, nigga, everything is accessible and heard by every age. The barrier is blurred for real. You know, so I can't really hold them. Yeah, but you gotta be like spiritually accountable for my kids singing pedophile in my car. You know what I'm saying? Like that has to be, I don't know.
You know, every parent ain't I'm going to play the edited version because my kid's in the car. You know, the parents is blasting that shit.
92.3, The Wave, 94, like nigga, they playing that shit. And if they not playing it, they know it. It's being played somewhere, the car driving by, the video, every kid on YouTube, it didn't pop up in the feed.
Come on now.
But ultimately, it really saddens us as Wayne heads.
Do you think there'll be a Hove response? Because Hove recognized Petty because he petty.
I don't know what Hove is going to do. Because now the real are starting to take those risks where you going to either have to respond or the truth is just the truth. You know what I'm saying? And now we know the truth, bro. There was an opportunity for you to give Wayne that stage.
Or either he's the most delusional person in the world, which I doubt. I'm talking about Lil Wayne. Because why else would he say it was ripped away from me and then proceed? He could have played the thousands of songs in his catalog and he played Mr. Carter.
And from what I heard, the beef from Wayne and Jay-Z is very deep. Pause. But I did hear a line that was highlighted in the song where he said, kidnap your what do you say? Kidnap your lady.
Yeah, Lil Wayne was wild.
See how much you love your bitch, nigga, or something. What?
He said something.
I'm trying to remember what song that
your
was.
money was your lady money or something like it was.
Yeah, your money is your lady money. What song?
I forgot, but he was
it with Kanye?
It was something, but it was obvious Jay-Z and Beyonce bar.
Hey, bitch, you want a baby money? Did this nigga? I need to speak to this nigga. Did this nigga respond yet? You think the show is Super Bowl worthy? Bro, yes. DM me your line right now. Nigga, yes, bro.
Oh, hell no.
What'd he say? Your money, your lady money? Because nigga say he didn't reach $1 billion until he got with the B. You know what I'm saying? He didn't hit the B till he got with the B.
$1 billion is a billion. I can't really knock how a nigga got to $1 billion.
If it is married to it.
Hey, man.
If it's married to.
Think of what we saying out loud here. Nigga, we're critiquing how a nigga got to $1 billion. You can't do that.
Yeah, Kanye did marry to get $1 billion. Is that the key to $1 billion? Is to get the.
I mean, if you got a $500 million ticket and you got 500, now we got it. Or while we together.
Nah, we don't got
it. Let me tell you, while we got it. We didn't have it at first, but look how big she is. So now it's just like a football team. My stock goes up. So now my worth goes up being next to Kim, bro. What? All that Kardashian show?
No, don't say Kim because Kanye was Kim. Kanye was Kanye before Kim.
But bro,
don't do that to me.
You still have he crossed over even more, bro. Some people that don't know a Kanye song, they know Kanye because he's Kim's husband. And to that demo, that's bro.
Oh hell no!
Everybody ain't hip like that, bro. It's some old people that's in their 60s that don't.
See, this is where we always get into arguments because you always shading Kanye.
Like that was not shade.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. At least it wasn't intentionally shade. But everybody knew my songs before I got with this bitch. This bitch was nothing. She was eating cock. Let's be real. Hella cock.
Listen to what I said, bro. I'm not talking about the everybody as in everybody who's hip or in a certain age. Past a certain age bracket, everybody did not know who Kanye was, bro.
Nobody knew who this closet organizer bitch was. Nobody knew who she was until she ate cock, bro.
No, before she ate cock, she was, bro, let me tell you, she was dating Michael Jackson's nephew. Her daddy was a lawyer that got OJ off. People knew her. We didn't know her, bro.
Yeah.
That demo, she was introduced. Ray J introduced her to us. Like I'm saying, she introduced him to another.
She been eating cock.
Bro, you're missing the point. We got it right. This is the perfect comparison right here. How Kim introduced Kanye to another demo is how Ray J introduced Kim to us. Like you said, we did not know about her, but she was on the scene. There was a certain sector of people that knew about her. She was
I agree.
She was hanging with Paris Hilton and dating.
But what you're saying is that somewhere in the line, Kanye got the Kim effect. I'm disagreeing with you in saying that Kim got the Kanye effect.
And you're not wrong. They both benefited from each other.
Agreed. I'm out in that conversation. I was speaking about light. Like he made Amber Rose. He also did same thing to Kim Kardashian.
I think he did it more for Amber Rose because Kim was already. They was the perfect marriage.
But he still did the same thing. But she also had a higher level of
doing it. Or he's trying to do it because she kind of weak to me, but whatever. Or weak for Kanye. Like if you Kanye billionaire, you shouldn't be trying to mold her. Like Amber Rose was like, you should keep trying to go that route, bro. This new chick, I don't know. That's not the Kanye I know. Like,
always shading my nigga, man.
But
you can't help who you fall in love with.
I'm about to give him some praise though, because my favorite era just. Not even whether it was music or not, but just presence, pause, or just aura, as the little kids be saying, was when he was with Amber Rose, bro.
Hennessy, yeah.
Hennessy,
I'm gonna let you finish, yeah.
Anthony Ye was swagged out. The music was there. He was talking this shit. He had a bad bitch on his arm. He wasn't as crazy, but he was still kind of crazy. And I don't even think Kanye's crazy, bro. He's just vocal, bro, and honest. Really.
What you leaning over to the side?
I'm realistic, bro. He has his flaws, but just like he got his flaws, I'm gonna pump up the pros too, bro.
All right, so when I say Kim Effect popularity, like her popularity may have kind of like helped his a little bit, like baby, but from Kanye's lips, bro, pause. He said she did give him 10 M's when he needed it. You know what I'm saying? And he flipped that 10 M's into Yeezy. He took that, seeded into his ideas, and then let it flow. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to that. We never gonna discredit nothing because it is an exchange.
Sure, they both helped each other.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
He probably gave her some game that got her into the fashion shit. Like, you know, like you never know with that pillow talk. Let me see these sketches or what you got going on. Well, this is what you should do for the whatever line. And then her little jumpsuits or whatever go platinum, bro. Like, that was a perfect marriage.
There's been a season of addressing what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you've been tapped in, or if you've even kind of would label it that, but the guy that really took it over the top on a big platform, pause, was Cat Williams.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? There's a big, hey, this is going on. You know what I'm saying? And it's happening to real people, and we're being able to experience it. So, and that's another reason why I really appreciate Kanye, because he's always been on that front line. So I know that somebody was watching. If anybody was watching, Kanye was definitely watching tonight. So I really do believe that what I believed of the pop out, I really believe that rap is going to take a huge lightning bolt of inspiration from this. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's going to start putting their best foot forward in every way. Prayerfully, it lasts a long time, but at least coming out of tomorrow, we got fantasy football to worry about.
Oh, man, I got a big game tomorrow.
You know what I'm saying? Big game.
Big game.
Big game.
For standings purposes and shit-talking purposes. You dub.
Shout out to Relly, because Relly, there's a few moments that Relly have really earned my respect. Not that he has to, but he's really earned my respect in a few ways. And for years of shit-talking, man, years of shit-talking, Relly said that he wasn't going to talk shit anymore.
Oh, no.
That's what he said.
I'm not rolling.
Relly grew up.
It's not about shit talking is not a bad thing. For one,
excessive.
Yeah, so you can kind of scale it down, but don't stop. Like, bro, shit talking is part of his personality.
It's just his growth. He said what he said.
Hey, man.
And I'm here for it.
Bro, if somebody starts talking shit to him, he's gonna talk shit back. Come on, bro.
But everybody, again, I really, really pray, if you're just tuning in, we're just tapping on the fact of we just watched something so amazing for really everybody that watched it, even if you don't know what rap is. That was some entertainment shit. Like, if I would have watched a rock concert and it was that, I would have definitely appreciated it.
But I'm glad I got to watch it live, because I got to see it a week later. I wouldn't have probably felt like this, bro.
Yes. Because that rewatch is not.
It wouldn't get that in a moment.
It's like watching the game on.
It was like watching the game. That's crazy.
That shit was really good. Again, big praises due to, of course, the mayor of
LaToya
Cantrell, the mayor of New Orleans. Another shout out to the ambassador of entertainment, I think they called him, Master P.
Mm-hmm.
All right, again, shout out to Birdman, who says he's one of the most successful, one of the most richest niggas in hip hop.
And he is.
And shout out to, of course, the Hot Boys, Manny Fresh, for making all them beats. Crazy round of applause for Manny Fresh for being the producer of all them hits, man. Shout out to the Hot Boys, of course, and from my heart, from Ray Heart, from God Talk Heart, from your mannequin right here, from everybody that love you, man. Wayne, shout out to you. Big round of applause to you. That was great to watch. I'm glad you was obedient. Whoever whispered to you and said, hey, man, you got to do Lil Weezyana Fest. You got to go. And I think Smooth said we got to take a homie trip out there or something. And I believe Master P said February 6th and February 7th is Lil Wayne Day.
Hold on.
Yeah, look that up. Is that the Super Bowl day?
That
Usually Super Bowl be on Valentine, right?
or a week before or after, but that was kind of interesting that they picked it that close.
Or All-Star game or something.
That's what I'm saying.
Lil Wayne, whatever that announcement was, they just fucked up the city. Whatever it is.
Super
I mean, they fucked up the industry because that's either All-Star weekend or Super Bowl weekend.
February 9th. So kind of close.
Mm.
That's the weekend because he said what, the 6th
Of every year. He
Right.
said the 6th and the 7th.
Oh yeah, so that would be that Friday probably because Super Bowl Sunday is the 9th, the 8th is Saturday, 7th is the so it's kind of petty in the petty neighborhood.
It's in the neighborhood of pettiness.
Yeah, for sure.
It's on Petty Street.
It's Super Bowl weekend. You know how the city be during the Super Bowl, wherever city it's at. So
And that's on some petty shit with me. When I was looking at them present him awards, that's really, I'm sorry to say this, I'm just speaking freely here. That was the only thing that felt a little too predetermined
what?
by this whole Super Bowl Jay-Z shit. Not that it's never a wrong time to award this man his just due.
I see what you're saying.
I'm just saying it felt heavily inspired by, oh, they just slapped my man in the face. I gotta go, like you said, damage control.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all should have been did that.
Y'all should have.
That was a great point. Why did it take that to?
But sometimes you gotta get crucified. You gotta get publicly embarrassed to really, really get the biggest flowers that you deserve. And they really did that tonight. And amongst all that shit, Wayne did his just due as an artist, giving us one of the best damn shows ever. I don't know who the nigga was in front of him. Pause. And the set, the Rob 59. You fuck with Rob 59?
I'm not deep into his music, but I fuck with the singles that I've heard. But Lil Wayne put me on him. I heard that "What's Happening Baby" song that Lil Wayne got. You ever heard that song before?
I have. Not in
Wayne
full.
left Earth on that motherfucker.
Oh, I did. No, I did.
Yeah,
I heard all the
What's
features.
happening,
he did.
baby?
Yeah.
He left Earth on that one, and I just looked at on YouTube probably 3 or 4 songs of Rob 49, which I roll with, but I haven't really listened to an album or a playlist like that.
Now, Wayne, we've been giving you praise, but I'm gonna give you a little smoke. Just a baby bit of smoke, Wayne. Now, there was a viral video of Wayne when Wayne shut down the show because niggas wasn't fucking with his artists. I get it. You remember that video?
I couldn't agree. I didn't agree with that, bro.
You didn't agree? I didn't like it either. Kanye, you could do whatever you want. Even though I'm glad I wasn't at the show, but I went to the one right before that, so I seen the whole show. But Wayne, I get it. That was fucked up. Now, when I went to go see Lil Wayne in the IE, he did the same thing. Now, there's nothing wrong with what he did, except the timing. When I tell you he brought a white rapper out, a Hispanic rapper out, and another rapper out, or an R&B singer out, he brought them out, nigga, when we was, nigga, in Feature Wayne. Like, nigga, we were at the height of everybody was screaming, and Wayne brought out these 3 new artists. And you could tell the audience was thinking about that one video where he canceled the show. So they were just clapping along just to make sure Wayne didn't cancel the shit.
And see, that was and that's weak because if you got to do that twice, then it's probably the artist, bro. Because like you said, the mood was going, y'all was flowing. Why couldn't the artist, even if that happened before, why couldn't the artist come out there and body the shit?
Before you even came out.
Or just period. Like
no, it wasn't anything about the artist.
So the people, like, so was the songs good?
The songs were good.
Okay.
From what I can, especially the little white guy rapper, he really, you could tell, like, he's like not Jack Harlow with the thoughtfulness, the Big Sean kind of shit. And the other guy was good. They were good. The only thing wrong, it
wasn't the right time.
Terrible timing, bro. The timing couldn't have been any worse. You know what I'm saying? We were at the height in our Wayne bag. We at least 2 to 3 blunts in at this point. The whole crowd, like, we're full Wayne. Like, this is what we came for. And then this nigga gives us artists that we didn't know.
All right.
You know, so I definitely got to give you that shade because as a customer, as a big Wayne fan, as a nigga that watched you walk off the set because of that, it could have been based on your own decision. Now, we gotta give Wayne credit. What we haven't spoke about is all the people that he has put on, man. He has definitely shined the light. He's given us Drake. You know what I'm saying? Without Wayne, we don't have a Kendrick and Drake beef. You know what I'm saying? We probably got like a Netflix special or some stupid shit, some weird shit. Also, Nicki. Nicki is definitely goated, I believe. When you listen to the bars that Nicki been spitting over the years, she really been rapping. And she bodied Jay-Z, Kanye, all on Monster.
That was crazy.
Got the whole record almost canceled. All right, who else he been effective in career-wise? Not to mention the people that he's done singles with that took their singles on the charts that they needed to be. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But the Young Money camp, we all know, I can make your bed rock. All the girls in the world, we all know that. He's tried to help Tyga. He's definitely been instrumental on Tyga. Game.
Yeah.
Did Game go over there to Cash Money for a little bit?
For a second, yeah.
I think he had a song with the Game for a bit. It's a few niggas that's been Cash Money, and if they weren't officially Cash Money, they were definitely affiliate and heavy affiliate, you know. And I know Wayne has really worked with a lot of people, even on the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Wayne for being so hands-on, pause with all this artists with his creativity and still representing the culture how it needs to be represented, because we didn't seen it and represented in a whole lot of baby oil, if you know what I mean. We done seen baby oil all over hip-hop, if you know what I mean. But again, we love you. God love you. There's nothing you can do about it. Please, if you are just watching right now, my name is Sean August.
Rachel Fallon, Rashard Fallon. I got a million aliases, man, but call me whatever, man.
I took the title of Rap Genius from him. Today,
hey, bro, you see me singing word for word. The classic.
it was one song you did word for word. I think it was a Big Timer song.
And the BG song.
And the BG song.
Yeah.
Yeah, but. Here's Rap Genius. I'm Sean of God Radio, Sean August. This is God Talk. If you are new, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, please hit the subscription button. Please subscribe to the channel. Somebody actually called me. Shout out to Mark. You know Monique? Yep. I have a great relationship with her son, and he called me and he told me about streaming, and he was just pitching how, yo, I fuck with your YouTube. Every time you go live, I go live. And he, without saying everything, he was like, hey, have you ever given any thought? I'm going to speak it verbatim. He said, yo, the money is in the dumb shit, basically. You know, have you ever thought about switching over to a sector that speaks about a young thug, or it speaks about some of these trending topics? And we do address everything socially to spiritually on this show.
Shout out to him, bro, because I've been wanting you to do that too. Not saying that I've said nothing, but I think you would, because I think your personality could come out more in there, because niggas be doing dumb shit and you have a certain way of reacting and judging and giving advice while being.
He did say reaction videos too.
Yeah, bro, because you know how to tell stories and you can recap shit good. I think your transition there plus streaming will be dope for what you're trying to do. Shout out to him.
He gave me a lot of pointers, and again, I really thank my God for putting whatever thoughts you put in his head so powerful enough that he was physically reaching out to me. Like, he called me. We spent a very long time on the phone. He sent me a link to watch what people do, where a nigga just had his Cash App flowing on YouTube, and people was sending them Cash Apps and sending them super chats, and they weren't talking about anything, guys. No substance, no nothing, just we're going to hashtag dumb shit. And the amount of super chats and the amount of Cash Apps that he was getting, bro, it was he definitely paid his mortgage with that.
That goes my mind, because have you heard of Back on Fig?
Yeah.
Bro, if you sit through a 2-hour podcast of them, bro, and just watch all of them, they call super chats, bro. Niggas are saying $5.99, $10.99. Some niggas are saying $100. Somebody is saying $2, but that goes on for 2 hours, bro.
And that's why I really love Dijon Paul, because whenever I have watched Dijon Paul's podcast, whenever I've talked with him, period, I always leave with something. You know what I'm saying?
Very smart dude.
A lot of these things that are getting these, like, I watched the link he sent me. I didn't leave with anything but the fact that, hey, you can really talk about nothing, you know. But one of the things that I hold dear to my heart, I don't really go live if I don't have anything to say. You know, I don't want to waste words. I don't want to just be another hamster wheel, for lack of example. I don't want to just throw even, and we're not talking about paying bills. Again, I got a song I'm addressing all the money ideas I have in my head right now, but it's just, and it may sound old uncle, you know, but I do believe that money can be made introducing or addressing these things, addressing all things from a higher perspective.
But let me piggyback to what the young dude said, because just like he said, the money is in the dumb shit. The dumb shit coincides with the hamster wheel. Like
Yeah,
a lot of
that's
them.
what, yeah.
That's how niggas end up with 100,000 subscribers or all that, because they gotta. Them content creators put in a lot of work. It's kind of like making an album. It ain't lyrics, but the time it takes to just, like the nigga is doing a 24-hour stream, like that shit takes work ethic and time, bro. But on the back end, when you see them YouTube checks and you wondering why these people are super rich, like niggas clown academics all they want to, bro. That nigga's a multi-millionaire off that shit, sitting there talking, streaming for
In his room.
In his room, nigga. But if you go tour through that nigga house in his garage and bro, he's corny, but he'll flex on you heavy, bro. And you that nigga's business model, Kai Cenat's another one, bro. I didn't understand it because it's out of my age bracket, but once I just stopped critiquing it and just really, I didn't study it. I just looked as a consumer and was like, damn, I understand what's going on. This nigga did like a stream of him being in a mock jail. So he had people, they was in a jail, bringing bitches through or just content creators, but it was just basically like sketch comedy round the clock
In living color.
in living color, but in a prison, and people was donating the money, subscribers, viewerships, bro. That thing could probably made some millions off of that stream, and look what he's doing now.
Not to mention the YouTube checks.
Come on now, and what isn't he doing one right now where he is like a month long or something like that? I think so. Long story short, he in a $55 million house doing a stream that I think is going on for like a month.
Did you try the chicken Big Mac?
I'm cool, bro.
I'm cool.
I'm cool.
I wouldn't dare.
I was cool when I used to eat McDonald's burgers. Cause I ain't gonna lie and say I don't eat McDonald's. But I do the fries or a milkshake.
McDonald's is cool, especially the breakfast.
Yeah,
Like,
the breakfast is one thing I
is
never
undeniable.
left. Undeniable, bro. I don't even count that breakfast as fast food.
They breakfast is undeniable.
I can't
And
even
I
feel
was looking at the calorie intake. Each sandwich is like 200 calories or some shit.
But I was
Like,
just talking,
it's really, really good.
talking to somebody, bro. I think you can eat whatever you want. It's just in moderation, bro. And you gotta stay active, bro. Like with me, bro. If Freakoween, I was drinking, but I don't drink during the week. I only drink like
You was fucked up at the freak.
I was. But you know me.
Oh, hell no!
Just as fucked up, you'll see me with a green juice or a beet juice or
Facts.
So it's like, as long as you're not packing your body out with liquor or pills or whatever, bro, you good. You just gotta combat that shit.
Everybody get your roll on.
Everybody
Everybody get your roll on. He was talking about pill popping in
That's
public.
crazy. When
nigga.
you don't really know nothing about the world, you just singing that shit, but them niggas was talking about.
And we all been there, cause nigga, I didn't know what the fuck 5 on it was.
Oh yeah.
Not for very long.
Yeah, not for very long, but yeah,
niggas
for sure.
Like, the first game, like, I got 5 on it, nigga. What we doing, nigga? It could be anything. But ultimately, rap is in a great place, man. And though we lose a lot of people, and shout out to my nigga P4 who we lost.
He would have been going crazy.
Going stupid. I air smacked that nigga 5 in there. I don't know if you caught it, but
I probably didn't, but I
air smacked my nigga 5.
He seemed
man.
like a Cash Money head.
Yeah, his shit was
sure.
His shit was first YSL, but it was Cash Money.
Hot Boys.
Hot Boys.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
That 1 year. last year or one of them years. I remember that I was in it.
Bro, send that to the group chat right now, bro. Send that to the group chat right now, bro. Say, yeah, whatever you got to say, because you word things amazing. I always wanted to say that. That's why I be telling you, in some of our arguments, you still got your wordplay. It's just the message be like,
oh, hell no. Rolling in the moment. You be stuck in your stance, bro. But
you got LeBron to LA, nigga, and you don't know what. You just think everything you say is right. You was right about one thing, nigga. But that's crazy. But one of the things that we have to say, we lose a lot of people. And looking at me and my brother right here, it's a picture of us hugging at the Freak of Wayne. Pause. But we was sharing a moment.
That was just, niggas was sharing a moment, bro.
A real brotherhood moment. And we lost one of our brothers.
I cannot believe that, bro.
The youngest brother of all of us.
That shit is crazy.
One of the main characters in our lives daily, in our group chats, and et cetera, and et cetera. And you know what I learned before I get into what I've been learning is I learned that last year, you know, P4 sucks in fantasy football. Like, remember I tell you, he always starts off hot. He falls to grace. That's not only his case in this league, but it's been his case in another league. But he won the championship last year. You know what I'm saying? And that was his first time ever winning a fantasy championship. Not in this league, of course.
Right.
But in that
I was about to say, because I know he didn't win one. But the irony of him passing, bro, was in first place, but he's in second place from heaven, bro, which is crazy.
We lost a brother, our the youngest brother of all, and we in LA where it's crazy. My nigga was a gang member. You know what I'm saying? He was a great father and great, complete 360 from who we could have.
I met him for sure.
You know what I'm saying? And to lose him to natural causes, to health issues, one, it highlights everybody to prioritize their health. You know what I'm saying? Like in one way, 3 ways, 5 ways more than another. So before I go to that last point, I want to double back on what you said. We just gotta, when it comes to that, your physique, your health, a lot of it comes from, yes, us moving, us being active, our diet. But I also want to throw this in there. Thank you, God, for granting me this because it could have been lost. I want to implement. I want to try. I want to continue to try. Like you said, man, you can eat whatever you want and just work out. You'll be okay. Yes, I agree with that 100%. I also want to just maybe throw this possibility. I'm still cracking a code on it. But you can also eat what you want and change your thoughts on whatever that food. Naturally, we're pumped in all these ways, pause, to think like what we're eating is unhealthy. What we're eating it'll damage us. What if we say our grace? What if we're just grateful and just switch our imagination to our desired outcome? Man, this is going to be the best burger ever. It's not going to make me gain no weight. I'm going to be able to enjoy it without feeling guilty. What if we're able to tell ourselves those things when we're in the drive-thru, making ourselves feel guilty for whatever reason? You know what I'm saying? Yes, let's utilize the good diet, the good habits, the good working out. You know, let's utilize all that stuff, but let's not forget, or let's be reminded, or let us learn how to use our imagination and our own power of the mind.
And power of the tongue. That's a good point, because if we could speak, oh, this will make me fat or clog my arteries, if that power of the tongue can be spoken into existence, why can't the positive? It works the same way. That's a good point.
You gonna get sick, like you gonna get a cold, baby. Put a whatever.
And the older I get, bro, the more I realize a lot of shit is just in your mind, bro. Like it's crazy. Like
your mind is not above God's will, but it's very, very close when you line up. Like people, you create your reality. You can create a little Weezyana fest and get everything you want. You create an August fest, get everything. We had the same moment. It was reminding me of when my niggas, shout out to Jewel, Paige, Chris, and Ray, they gave me an award at August Fest. That's crazy. Wayne was stronger than me. Nigga, I didn't get a key to the city. Nigga, I broke down and cried, nigga.
That nigga was fighting back them tears for like The whole 15 minutes they was honoring him, bro. I always thought he was gonna break, but he held up, bro.
I put my shades on. I put my shades on, Falon. I put my nigga, nope.
But that the shades didn't even do it. Once y'all started hugging and all that, bro.
Over.
The tears came from under the shades. It was over.
But it's a lot of things going on. And then just what I also want to just highlight before we get up out of here, because we definitely took an elbow, yo. We took an elbow. The city, my family, his family, our brotherhood, everybody's family. Yes. That 6 degrees of separation. Everybody knew this weird nigga for some reason. I've been talking shit to this nigga for so long. I was at his house and called this nigga a retard. His mom like, don't call my baby retarded. But mom, hey. But ultimately, what I've learned, and Jahad Muhammad told me this, but what I'm reminded of in this kind of season of us losing our brother, you know, and us celebrating people that are living, you know, is it just reminds us to continue to love the living while they're still here. Because my Uncle Jay's still living, you know, but there was a time he was in the hospital, and I could have went to the hospital more. Nobody knew my mom was going to die, so I didn't go to. I thought she was about to be home the next day, 2 days after, and she died 2 days before we knew she was going to go home. I say that to say, make sure the people you know you love them. My auntie niece, God rest her soul, I was by her bedside every day, whether I wanted to be there or not, doing homework and everything, no car, on the bus, in the rain, everything, making sure, because I learned my lesson of losing somebody that I wasn't able to express my love to. I don't feel bad. Of course, we're sad about Chaz, but I know that Chaz knew that we had love for bro. We knew. We skated on love. Something I learned, because shout out to Mama Deborah. She asked me to go buy P4 jewelry that we're going to have at his service. And something interesting was said. Let me put a pin on that before I move into the next subject. But death is for the living. Make sure if you love somebody before they leave, okay, please. Now, when I went to the swap meet to get the jewelry, and gold is expensive now. Gold is up. I don't know how you're able to invest in it, whatever. I don't know, but gold is skyrocketing. The price of gold, I don't know if you got extra gold in your house. Go take it to the local jeweler and sell it, because it's high. But I told the jeweler why I was buying the jewelry. I was looking for the specific, the pieces where they had the Last Supper in there. Mm-hmm. I was looking for those, but they were so. I called mom and said if she wanted to pull the trigger on these, and she was like, "Nah, that's ridiculous, like the price." So we did get them something nice. But when I told her what I was buying them for, she was like, "Okay, when you have the funeral, don't let anybody cry." Like. And again, this is I hate to mess up her nationality, but this is an Asian woman, older, look like she didn't live through some stuff, didn't experience some stuff, has lost some stuff, definitely in touch with her spirituality. She was like, yo, don't let anybody cry and scream at the funeral. Let your brother go in peace, be happy, and celebrate him. And now that I'm repeating it in the moment and what I was actually doing, I was there to buy this man's jewelry. For her to just feel led to share that with me, I'll never forget that. And she was like, yo, make sure you, and I told P4 mom, and she knows she had how she felt about it, but I will never forget that, and that just resonates with, like you said, just the power of the tongue, the power of the energy, maybe the effect of your cry. It could really, really, really be powerful. But all that stuff we're going to really unpack. Again, I told y'all in November we coming out swinging with God Talk. It'll be an honor to have you on the pulpit more, you know what I'm saying, as often as you feel. And we'll do more, like, in these bigger moments. God God, please help me to be reminded to use the resource and go live and share this with everybody. But also, if you see a moment that we need to go live, nigga, let's, you know what I mean, let's hit that button, let's do that. And also, I want to develop an all-females panel. I'm looking for females who are able to hold their own on a pod, and we'll just develop like that. I'm actually going to make a call about that once I'm done here. But ultimately, I love you, God love you, Falon love you.
Hey.
If you're watching right now, please hit the subscribe button, like button, and we'll see y'all next week. We're going to come out swinging Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I do want to be in the mornings, but whenever I do it, it really like mess up my work. So I'm by Monday, I'll know exactly what time we're going live. We'll be live. We'll continue to upload clips. You can rewatch everything. It'll be there. Falon will be here. I'll be here. God will be here. I love you. God love you. There's nothing you can do about it. Peace out.
Hey.
I thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything. Listen. Dedicated to my first love, my queen, first woman I ever seen. Don't know if I ever told you, but you're everything to me. And everything else in between always went beyond and above. Even though we didn't have much, you always made it enough. Never seen you go to work, but always made it work for us. Seems like you always had the answer, so I never questioned your love. Always admired your strength, always told it how it is. No matter how lonely you got, you put no man before your kids. Did it all by yourself, with no co-parent to help. At every game I ever played, make sure your presence was felt. Can't imagine the stress you went through trying to raise 4 men. And I know we didn't make it easy with all the shit that we did. Being a baby boy seems like I've been through it all with you. Depression, high blood pressure, many nights at the hospital. But through every obstacle you made it seem so possible. I know I can't pay you back, but there's something I just gotta do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Everything you sacrificed for your sons. I just wanna thank you, thank you, thank you. You will always be my number one. So many ups and downs, you always seem to get us through. I am the man I am today, it's all because of you. I just wanna thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Still putting your faith in God even when you living through hell. Promise you heaven on earth till my last breath I ain't hell. My, you deserve it, know your worth. You put others before yourself. I don't ask you for a thing even when I know I need the help. Lord knows I was nervous first time I called you from that cell. Never wanted to put you through it, feel like your baby boy done failed. Never judged for a second and you made it to every court date. Never wanna go back after seeing them looks on your face. Mama, you my nigga, nobody ain't taking your place.
Saying you really gotta really manifest what you want. You really gotta, you see, that was living proof, bro. That was living proof. This is a very, very special phone call. All right, but let me preface it. Big Ray, I'm live on the talk show. I could see you. They can't see you. I could hear you. They could hear you. I can hear you, but they can't see you. I can see you. All right. To the left of me is one of my favorite co-hosts in the world. I call him Ray too. This is my nigga Ray Falon. This is Ray Brotherhood right here. Before we get into the tweet, I just want to check on you and your family first. Just make sure you good and well.
I'm good, man. Can't complain, man. We out here getting it in, staying afloat,
Before we get into the tweet, I want to accept that and let you know how happy I am to hear that. I also am happy to express how you and Brother Don have been such instrumental inspirations in everything that I have going on, not only as a man, but also as an entrepreneur. So I definitely want to thank you from that aspect as well.
Appreciate you, man. Man, we've been trying to be a positive light for a long time, man.
Now, you tweeted something crazy, and I'm just gonna push it off just a little bit longer, just so if you can, just a quick
Man, that's
spill.
crazy.
Yeah, that was wild. That tweet was wild. To me, especially for us,
Damn.
me sitting in the shoe closet is crazy right now. This is a little flex. This is crazy. All right, but especially looking at two Wayne fans right now sitting on a pulpit. But before we get into that, if you feel
And a
like
third and a third Wayne fan right here.
okay, so it's coming from that. Okay, all right. Before we get into that, I just want you, if you can, just go ahead and rattle off some of the successes and accomplishments you've been able to achieve in this business world as an entrepreneur, which we all want to be, which we all are, and striving to thrive.
Damn, man, you know I don't like talking about that type of shit, man. But I was in the entertainment industry, did clubs and nightclubs and concerts and stuff like that for 15 years in Hollywood. Owned barbershops, multiple barbershops had sold, still have barbershops for 13 years now.
Flexing at the BET Awards multiple times. The BET
Oh,
experience.
my barbershop was the official BET barbershop for 3 years in a row. I'll be forgetting that stuff, man. I don't really be caring too much
I was at
about it,
every
man.
one.
And
I
to
got
me,
a
it's
cut
just
at every one.
appreciate it, man. To me, that shit just work, man. I do that shit for others, trying to get people, better lives and better situations and shit like that, man. So,
Amen. And it also speaks to the value of your opinion before we try and pick this apart. Because I personally didn't like that tweet. And I really like most of your tweets. But that one, I don't know. That's something. Let me go ahead and read it verbatim because that was wild. All right. The tweet my brother Ray, and please follow him at Ray Brotherhood, is REY. All right. His tweet, this Lil Wayne Weezyana Fest is what y'all wanted for the Super Bowl. Y'all owe Hove and Kendrick an apology for real. Can we get the thought process behind this tweet, my brother?
for one, that shit looked weak as fuck.
What?
Like just the optics, I'm not talking about the songs. I ain't talking about nothing. It just looked like, and obviously they would have a better show for the Super Bowl. Obviously,
Yeah.
it just like, I love Wayne, man, but I said there's a lot of more other reasons why I feel like he wasn't on the stage or why they didn't pick him, and that comes from what you do and how you carry yourself over a long period of time. You know what I'm saying? And having the run that he's had, and the hiccups that he's had, and the type of influence that he's had, I feel like that might have deterred him getting his little chance up there or whatnot. But they was just doing today wasn't all that, man. That was it. I don't want to. Anything I got to see Birdman on, I'm good. I'm good.
As a Wayne fan,
As a Wayne
I
fan,
was
I
surprised
just
that it
I
was
have
in
a
the
different.
building. It was a festival indoors. That was kind of weird.
No, it just wasn't like I feel the vibes of the show. If you from out there or you just period, you're a little Wayne. If you're just a little Wayne fan, the show is popping. You know what I'm saying? But if I mentioned it as a part of the Super Bowl, you know what I'm saying? That's a different act. That's a different look. You know what I'm saying? That's something else. So for that, I didn't feel it. I wouldn't feel it for the Super Bowl. I mean, maybe for us, for black folks or whatever, but I do think Kendrick's show with Lil Wayne couldn't even put together a show on the magnitude of Kendrick's shows.
Now, I was fortunate enough to go see
Bro, have you seen Kendrick stumping and marching with bands and putting all that shit together on his shows, right? Like,
dressing up in a jail outfit
what,
with the chains on and all that.
yeah, yeah, that.
That will really set us back, bro.
Oh no, hell, not he ain't gonna do that for the Super Bowl,
You
man.
never know. Drake said he be rapping like he trying to get the slaves free. That's his vibe. He might pull a, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you listening to fucking what do you call him? What is an opportunist? What's he do?
Who Drake? A colonist? What do you call him?
Yeah, yep.
Nah, man, the nigga. I see what you did there, bro. As a Wayne fan,
You
I
can't
was
have no
highly
colonist.
impressed tonight.
How you gonna have a colonist tell you talk about you freeing the slaves, man? Come on, man.
He just added the label to it. He added a bar. We always felt like Kendrick was a little bit, you know what I mean, pro
Cause
black.
he not rapping for the broads and the dudes that want to pop bottles at the club. That's not what he rapping for.
Agreed.
That's what Drake rap for. He rap for the hoes and the cats that want to be to get on the hoes and shit like that. Like he ain't rapping what we lived and what we've been through and real LA living. Drake only can see that shit on TV. He can't rap like that because it's impossible for him. He don't know nothing about that.
I just me and I'm not. You have something to say?
Oh no.
I'm not the biggest Kendrick fan. Like I resonate, and
Me
it's
either. Me either.
I resonate more with what Drizzy's talking about most times. Like I can't. I be listening to Drake, and I be like, damn, Kendrick don't got one of these. Like
What,
Kendrick
he don't
don't have
got?
a lot of the like a lot of these records that Drake got, and we love Drake for. Like,
That's because Drake is a pop star. He's
No, he's
a
not.
pop artist.
bro, Drake be
He's a sing.
rapping, bro.
I can give you
Yes,
a
of
hundred.
course he be rapping.
Okay, so he's not. How is he not a rapper?
I didn't ever say he wasn't a
He
rapper.
said
I
he
But
was
just
but
a
said
the,
he
in the
pop
was a
star.
pop.
tone that you said he was a pop star is kind
Yeah.
of devaluing his rapping. This for my that's the
What that does is give him a different type of uh I would say leverage in the music he makes, right? Because he can rap. He do have bars, right? But when you can mix that with pop shit and being a singer, that's different. That's
If you take away the
it's
pop
different.
shit,
Like
Drake rap alone is like to me,
still big three.
it's rapping around Kendrick to me. Just it's like you said, Big Three. I wouldn't know his.
around Kendrick,
I would, bro.
around
His
you
rapping,
was you was you was tripping.
and I listen, bro. You know we here. That's why I was telling the show like it means more because we're here. This is our home. So we didn't listen to Kendrick from then to now. Rapping
Yeah.
wise, Drizzy then came with some shit, bro,
He's
on
just not
different kind of
rapping
topics.
what you want to hear about. He's not rapping about the shorties, the whips, the nightlife, the you know, the this that vibe with the shorties. That's what people how connect like he gives you that type of vibe of music with shorties.
I
Like
see what
But
you're doing.
not saying that it's
let's meet in
not
the
saying it's
middle.
bad. I'm not.
Nah, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you.
I feel like J. Cole
Yeah, I'm not.
does a good job of doing both.
Well said. Well said. Thank you. I was looking for the fine line because I
But
knew.
J. Cole
but
does
no,
both.
when you said
Go
but
ahead.
when you said earlier that you're not even the biggest Kendrick fan, I said me neither. I said my favorite of them of all three is J. Cole.
I'm just now growing a lot more love for J. Cole, so I can't really
see
speak
what
on
took
J.
Oh
so
Cole.
yeah,
long.
but he's
It took me a
to
while.
me
Like,
he's really one that went to school. Like he really
well
went to
said.
school for this and really every single album just gradually got better and better. And that's what he normally says when he's even rapping and talking about that stuff. So to me, like you said, he's more of a I would put him over in the Kendrick level as well because they're always rapping about enlightening. They're rapping
Yes.
about like positive type shit. Like you see, just based off that, you see that Drake he raps and sings, so it's the singing part automatically just it just destroys anybody else, right? Because even when you added melody to Lil Wayne, that's when he took off.
Well
When
said.
Lil Wayne to the streets. No, to the streets. He was already locked in, right, to the
Definitely.
rap culture. But when you start adding those melody type of songs and melody hooks, that takes you to another stratosphere. That's why people's always had an R&B singer on songs or raps. You know all the Ja Rule songs and Fat Joe songs and
Nelly.
all them songs.
For sure, Nelly.
All them songs. for sure Nelly, and Nelly sold millions
I
off
went
that
to that
shit,
nigga
right?
concert.
So
That
that
shit was
proves
20-minute hip hop, nigga. The rest of the hour was all country shit.
so that even with like just Ti, like even though he wasn't really sick, like you just add that R&B stuff, those songs take off. So that is most of Drake's catalog, and I would not say I definitely did
Most?
not say that
All right.
I of singing. Hell yeah, because the first Take Cares and all that type of all those joints that we was listening to
With the hooks
that
and
I
shit,
really
yeah, I
like.
give you that.
Then we get
Yeah.
to feature Drake. That's
Features
just,
Drake killer.
bro. Those are all raps. He don't really do singing features like that. He has a
Oh no, yeah,
stay
but
scheming
I'm,
all of it. Oh my
but
bad.
because his singles, right? Those features are really just them shits is spitting some fly shit when we getting ready to go out, get on shorties. You know what I'm saying? Talking about some bread.
In the
That's what.
gym.
That's
I can't work out to Kendrick. I can't work out
that's.
to J. Cole. None of them.
But
Every
but
artist has a
listen,
song you can work out to.
Kendrick told you. Kendrick told you that shit is easy. I don't want to do that.
He did.
That shit is easy. That's baby music. I can do that. Like he obviously it won't be on the same way as Drake. Just for the simple fact he sings, I have to keep going to that part because that just puts him in another level of genre and straight beast. Like if all Drake did was rap, then we'd probably have we might be all having a different argument. We'll just be having the
Well
argument that
said. That yes.
we'll if it was only him rapping, we'd talk about a whole different argument. But then we would always go back to what are you rapping about? You're rapping about what actually Kendrick Lamar's life was. That's what you're trying to rap about.
Kendrick and Hove and Drake and Hove, two different levels.
What you mean?
When Kendrick and them did that song together with Hove, what song he hop on with Hove?
Don't kill my vibe.
Was it Don't Kill My Vibe? Nah. And he redid his verse. Man. Jay-Z song Lights Out or Light It Up, and the other song he got with Hove, killer, bro. That nigga was really rapping on that motherfucker like, oh, this nigga with Hove.
That's what I'm saying.
Wayne with Hove. K-Dot was Hove was like, forgettable. I'm just saying, just on some rap shit. I don't know. Kendrick, Cole got one with Hove too. That was Cole went off.
But you gotta put that on when we were younger, right? I didn't really care for Nas because he was speaking too out of like he was speaking past my knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to grow into certain people or understand those people, and even I'll take my wife. My wife would just be like, I like Kendrick, but I don't know what he's saying sometimes. He's talking too smart.
Facts.
He's talking too smart for me. You know what I'm saying? And that's why the girls. I'm not saying the girls is dumb, but they want to hear melodies. They want to hear singing. They want to hear they want to hear all that type of shit. So that's why he's on that type of level. But so I'm definitely not. I'm definitely riding with Kendrick as far as a rapper or whatnot. And then you know what I'm saying, I'm West Coast, so it's West Coast over whatever. Period.
That's shaky. I don't know about that part.
But now going back to Nas, even more than J. Cole, Nas is a perfect person that can give you To Pimp a Butterfly, and he can give you a Get Rich or Die Trying or some fly shit or anything. Uchi Wally, Hate Me Now.
Kendrick
yeah.
So I feel like Kendrick is the only one that doesn't do the balance, bro. Kendrick. Just like that broccoli song and Be Humble. He can give you more of those as opposed to.
But you're proving the point right there. He can do all. We're all saying he can do all that if he wants to. He told us all.
Show us then. There's nothing.
Show us.
J. Cole is showing us not.
Showed it.
At least show us
on a consistent basis, bro. At least like.
No, he's already showed it, but he's not gonna make full albums of proving to you guys some shit that he just.
So go
album.
You know, he's on.
Give me a song
like J. Cole.
Do he got a song with Snoop Dogg?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I've never seen Kendrick on a feature kill streak or on a song with like J. Cole will go and Kendrick.
You just seen. Huh? You seen what he did as soon as he got on that mustard beat. He could do that all fucking day.
That don't mean he can do it all day.
Those bars were.
What's the song that comes out before that?
I was just about to say I like the snippet. We don't know if it's a banger.
It's a snippet.
It's a snippet, but I like that snippet more than I like not like
that. Lets you know enough that the shit was gonna.
I like that snippet alone. I like more than I like us, bro.
Not like us. The bars of them, a little. It was a little.
Bro, drop that broccoli.
He dumbed
bro.
it. That's because he dumbed it down for the regular viewers.
I never heard nobody. I never heard nobody say that. But I like what you said. It may be a cop out, but I never heard. I never heard nobody say it.
People did that with Nas. People did that with Kendrick. People did that with somebody else. They try to say, and this is why what I like about what Hope said. Just because you don't understand it, don't mean that he's nice, or don't mean that he's just so smart or nothing like that. Because, bro,
that was a bar.
Like
that
people
was
do that, try to make it seem like Nas and
Kendrick
and J. Cole is just so over people's
But
heads.
listen,
that's
the I'm the biggest Hov. I'm the biggest Hov fan. So
I fuck with him too.
Fuck Wayne.
So look, so telling Hov smart. So people that are listening to music are idiots. 95% of the world is dumb. First of all, 95% of the world is dumb. So that's an easy ass bar to say about Nas because he knows people is not intellectually on the level of Nas. So the bar is easily to be said, and we take it as it's a murderous bar.
That's Nas and Kendrick is like right there, but Nas don't even really have
when
no.
You say overdoing it, like I understand what's going on. I'm just not rolling like he. Like
Nas is a little more simpler than Kendrick though.
This might say it right, but you said to a certain extent Kendrick is over your wife's head, right? She be saying that like it's too much for me, like that, right? Right?
Yeah. She just finding out what bars are 5-6 months after the song come out. Like,
got you.
She just understood what the B-Rab was, the fake white boy bar. Like there people.
She don't be listening to rap like that. She don't really listen to rap, or she don't really listen to rap, or she just not in tune with bars.
Nah, she not listen. She listen to radio. She gonna listen to Drake shit because that's.
I'm very very into bars, and Kendrick is just. Oh my God. But I really want to pose your first question, your follow-up question to the tweet to my nigga Rap Genius right here, Falon. The question he said, do you think that show was Super Bowl worthy?
I'm going to tell you why I do, because like he said, the show as a whole, no. But if you trim the fat off of tonight and go with songs like Miss Officer, Lollipop, all of Lil Wayne's crossover songs with the melodies, 10-15 minutes of that, yes.
Trash. Go ahead.
It's trash, bro. We don't want to hear Swimming Pool full of liquor and
every
you dive
song
in it, bro.
that he's gonna do is.
You really want to hear Swimming Pool full of liquor and you dive in it? That's gonna put us to sleep, bro.
Ask him that.
Kendrick's Super Bowl. What we want to hear? We want to hear Humble. Obviously, Not Like Us. Then pretty much
you know what? For Kendrick's playlist of the songs, I'm not even worried about whatever songs he plays. I'm more excited to see the show that he puts on.
That's what it sounds like, and that's not a bad thing.
He put Usher in a Power Ranger outfit last year with roller skates.
Yeah, that's. You got to stop. Let's stop thinking on this regular black surface culture level. Like, let's get onto the money making, the world watching, the whole entire.
I think they both could generate the
world. Israelis. I don't even remember what he was wearing or whatever. Like,
that shit was
but
crazy.
We care about that shit.
I don't know. Some white people.
Only us care about.
I don't know. It's just
only us.
If you gotta wear a crazy outfit, if I can't just get out there and just give what I've been giving y'all, then the expectations is too high. I'm glad Wayne not there. But you know what I'm saying? But if you're gonna let me just get out there in my hometown,
you can't, because it puts it's a worldly show. This shit ain't for New Orleans. It ain't for the United States. Like, once you get to the Super Bowl, whatever your known level is across the world, it goes to another level. I don't give a fuck who you are.
And you think
that's the reason
more
why
known than Lil Wayne?
Kendrick ain't more known than Wayne. The mayor said he's global.
Definitely never. I definitely never said that.
No, that
I
was a
definitely
question
never said
based
he was
on the
more.
context I gathered of what you were
But
saying.
no, what we're saying that who's gonna be a more maybe more appealing, whose show and whose looks more appealing,
Now
and
that's a
obviously,
bar.
oh, it gives, and it's more not obviously, and Kendrick is the artist prior right now of the year, just based on what's going on. So that's another nod reason why, right? But
Another nod.
that's why I said like I'm excited. I'm excited to see the show. Not no part where he was locked up in jail doing that skit.
I don't
The skit when
know.
he had the fucking
1 out of 10.
the
How
skit where he
excited
was
are you
suited
for
up
real?
talking. Oh, I don't. It ain't. I don't give a fuck really.
Yeah,
Like
we don't
I
give a
ain't
fuck for
excited.
real.
I'm not. Yeah, but I don't care who it was. Like maybe if it was Hove, like I'd be like, oh, that's
Yeah,
dope for
see, we
Hove.
know the
Like, but
difference. That's what I'm saying. Like, if it was Wayne, we would be, nigga, we'll be ready, nigga. We'd be having t-shirts, outfits, nigga, plans,
yeah,
parties.
because that's because we're amped up of one of our own that we love, that we're there to support of that. That's the reason why we would you getting your t-shirts and shit like that. But
I
I'm
was gonna
talking
ask
about what
another question, but I was
I'm
gonna be petty. I was, I was gonna ask another question, but I don't want to be petty. But I'm definitely glad you watched it. I hate your tweet about it. Usually love your tweets. You're batting 100 usually, but this one I had to call my bro. We had to talk it out. Why didn't you? It
that's
lacked appeal. It lacked the optics. It didn't look well. Wayne's
it.
performance was good,
So it's not gonna appeal to the 8-year old, the 12-year old from Australia,
but pedophile
from
will.
Lithuania,
Yeah.
from the Jewish community, all the world, all the world that's going to be watching the show. We're past. We get you get out of generations where people don't know certain people like a la Snoops and shit like that. But these Super Bowls and these shows take their residency and their known level, and people looking them up and searching them. I think they said after Usher did the concert, after he did the Super Bowl, the fucking his album and shit damn near went platinum again.
And
Like
that's
after
why
that,
I
like
think Jay-Z on some petty shit. I don't know the line or the beef, where the beef started between him and Jay-Z, but I believe, knowing what it did for Usher, what it did for Rihanna, what it did for The Weeknd, Jay-Z really wanted to cap Wayne like, yo, nah. You definitely not about to go platinum again, nigga. Like,
Because why else would he play Mr. Carter after saying the
he
Super
played
Bowl
Mr.
was
Carter.
ripped from him?
That was so
yeah,
fire, bro.
listen. I'm not I'm not gonna knock the for one for definitely I'm not gonna knock that like whole his decision might have been swayed by some other stuff involved or whatever he does, right? Or past shit. But there's other people that are involved. There's other people that are saying, okay, I like that idea, but Kendrick Lamar is the biggest artist of the year right now, and we don't, and probably to the younger generation, because even if it is one or two, whoever's one or two on that list, he's in that list. So people across this world and globe know him. So whatever, and to me, like, first of all, you do what you have to do, so another man doesn't have to put. You don't have to worry about another man for the shit you want to do, right? And that's where I said over the years he fucked up because people say his shows is trash. He doesn't even know his lyrics. So when they go in there and study and get their committee together and pull up how these people's shows have been the last 2 years, last year,
Well
past
said.
5 years, 10 years, and they pulling up all this ugly ass, dirty ass looking shit where Wayne looks crazy, looks drugged out, barely can talk, don't look well, leaned out, peeled out. That shit ain't a good look.
Smoking weed.
So that's where
Well,
I was
Snoop Dogg
always like,
smoking
man,
weed, so the weed isn't minor. But
that's his Snoop is the most known rapper in the entire
yeah,
world.
yeah,
The
yeah.
whole world. Snoop is number one known entire in the whole world. So Snoop does what he wants to do. But for somebody like Wayne, like we said, they're trying to appeal to more than Louisiana in the black culture. The Super Bowl is bigger than that, right?
Well said.
So way bigger than Louisiana in the black culture by far, by far, by far. So
And they said it's
that's
like the
not what the
fourth time they had it in New Orleans or something.
But all them other
yeah. They
times,
didn't choose and
Wayne wasn't as big, so it wasn't
Yeah.
like warranted. Nobody felt like he should. Like this
And
version.
hip hop has
Shit.
never been like this. You know what I'm saying?
The last time it was like Wayne
But
was.
to me, honestly, Wayne ain't did shit for the last a while.
He been on a little feature run this year too.
That's fine, but that shit is whack. Like to me,
Wow.
it's like he has like, bro. I've heard everything he said. Like we've heard it. He gave us so many metaphors. Like he gave us so many metaphors at one time that it was
I
ridiculous.
think we have to revoke
Like,
your "I'm a Wayne fan" card, bro. Like just this shade that you're spilling is wild, bro. And you tweeted it. Like this is up forever, bro. We gotta take. You're more
hey,
J. Cole than Wayne,
I'm
nigga.
just I'm just being honest. There was a time, I said like I love Hov, but there was a time where I feel like Lil Wayne had took that. Like,
Amen.
like there was a time where Lil Wayne had took that. But when we talk about longevity, right? Like Lil Wayne disappeared for whatever, or to not disappeared, but he just wasn't evolving. Like Hov, you went through so many levels with Hov evolving and doing something next, doing this, doing that, where it fell short for somebody that looked up to somebody like a Wayne because you didn't get none of that other stuff from him. Like he didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like all I got was that rap, and then after that it was like, we young people, so we looking at you for other stuff. Like, some of us come from neighborhoods where we ain't got pops and shit like that, so we look at idols and things like that, or people that we
Yeah,
look up
Jay
to
Z
that do
definitely
certain
did.
shit.
Yeah,
So
good point.
that's just like the Diddy stuff. Like you could always, besides partying and anything and stuff like that, whatever they talking about, you could always look up to Diddy because he was doing new things.
Love Diddy,
He
man.
was
Pause.
he was breaking this. Like, he was just doing so much different shit that you was like, man, like he keeps you motivated and he keeps you going and he's in the mix. He didn't fall off. And that was the part that kind of bothered me about Wayne for a little while, just as far as him growing and maybe business. Because I feel like he should be bigger and bigger than he's at, and it should be no contest that he wants to do the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? That shouldn't be a
That's
question,
a
and
bar.
for it to be a question right now is only his fault. Nobody else's. It ain't no fucking Hove's fault.
That was
Sure.
perfectly said, and it was really an honor, one, to be able to have that exchange with you on Twitter. Then that follow up with the DM, then that follow up with us actually having a call and it being on live. This hit multiple goals of mine, so I appreciate that. Preferably in the future, we could, you know what I mean, special events, some kind of way I could pick your mind more on the business side, on the family side, the husband side, all kind of things, and we could kind of flip that into a cup of inspiration that we could share on the show, something like that.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Anytime y'all want, anytime I'll come on here, talk about whatever y'all want to talk about, family, business,
Yes,
any type
sir.
of shit.
I like the hip hop
So,
convo too. Like
The
this
hip
could
hop
be.
convo.
I
I
feel
don't
like that.
know. I don't know. I don't
But
know.
nah, I feel like this
Yeah,
could be
he
a
has some
recurring
good
thing
points,
because
but I
like
don't know.
if if we had comments behind
yeah, y'all
this,
know,
like people would
Oh, I
give
didn't even check the comments.
y'all,
see what the
I
people.
was in the
Cause
conversation.
I,
y'all know y'all don't like, y'all don't like nobody that don't like Drake.
oh
So you know how
no.
y'all know how the Drake
What?
fans be.
Oh yeah, we gonna have some
You
conversation.
you you see Drake hoeing out over DeMar DeRozan
And see,
today.
Definitely saw
bro,
that.
and see, I feel like, and see, I'm glad you brought that
All
up.
I liked was the
I feel
jacket.
like, and he did hoe out because that was just gay to me. Pause. But I feel like people use stuff like that and they try to throw it in the Drake rap argument, bro. They I feel like they blend the antics with the rapping ability, and separate that
But
because
that's what you
Nah,
do to
nah.
Kanye,
Like I
though.
said,
No, you don't. I
no, I
take that back.
don't.
I take
but
that back.
no. That's too different. Because one, Kanye has writers more so than I would say the Drake rumor. Right? Drake
Thank you, bro.
writes
Thank you,
stuff, so
bro. But
I'm not
I've
gonna
been trying to
I'm
tell
not
my
gonna
man
go in
that for
that
years.
realm. But
I've been.
but what they but he's acting what he's doing. Like, I'm not gonna say that about it. I'm not gonna say that makes him rap so, but it makes it corny. Like, bro, it's
Well
really
said.
from the city. From the city, a cat like that is really corny, trying to
That
portray a
nigga,
life that he don't know
he was
nothing about.
portraying is somewhere in those bars somewhere, a little bit. The nigga that was showing the
No,
hatred to
it's
Rosen, the
when
corny shit.
yeah, like, oh, that, yeah,
It's that
he
we
just,
always got to
I
think
don't
it's
know.
that nigga rapping. It's the nigga that did the corny shit. That's the nigga that's giving us the good bars, is what you saying.
We calling it corny because we the consumer outside looking in. DeMar DeRozan played in Toronto how long? Probably 8 to 10 years.
Yeah.
Basically during Drake's prime.
I would probably do that to you.
But not even that.
Pause.
You never know what they probably had business-wise, or some niggas probably could have tried to rob DeRozan and Drake looked at or something like
Some
that.
crazy shit,
Crazy shit behind the scenes. Like,
or you was just in this nigga that just dissed me video crip walking. What's wrong with you?
That's definitely it. But I'm saying you don't know what their friendship or what their brotherhood was like to why he's that hot.
Yeah,
like
but
that. You know, we only
but
see the outside.
I would expect you guys, obviously being from LA, to understand why DeRozan was at the show.
So, yeah,
why
I
he
do.
was at the.
It's LA first. I understand that for sure.
The shit is bigger. The shit was bigger than Drake. That shit was
DeRozan didn't
bigger
do
than all that shit.
They're wrong at all.
Unless we boys and you done been in my crib and all kind of shit. And now I
it's
see you in the
something-
video. You could have passed on the video.
Bro, like, not. I mean,
If you my nigga, we didn't chill. You didn't been
No.
playing basketball in my house.
No,
Bro, I'm about to,
hold on.
Probably, because you got to think, bro. That's like
Ray, if you didn't hooped at my crib, we chilling. We didn't did all of. We didn't ate. We didn't did all of this. We
No,
chilling.
listen. No, you right.
you can't tell him not to be in the video, but give me a heads up. You gonna be like it probably was something
You
like
better
But
not
one-
be in that video, nigga.
Like, you can't, bro. I'm from Compton. I could be in the video.
He
You could be
definitely.
in the video.
Yeah,
he
but,
definitely-
But give me a heads
Hey.
up, like we.
Nah, he shouldn't have been in the. He definitely shouldn't have been in the video.
Definitely.
Bro,
Right.
Why you don't think
But
that, bro?
that are-
I
but-
understand him being
but
in
it
the video.
only-
I'm from Compton, bro. I'm really from Compton.
No, I do too. But I'm saying if you want to have that argument, I understand that. But Drake was already dissing him and all that before the video started.
But being
the
in the
video
pop out
didn't
on
come
stage
from
is kind of like being in a big music video too. That's the same thing.
That's what I'm saying. If it just depends on DeRozan and Drake relationship. If them niggas
That's
is
what I'm
cool,
saying. That's what I'm
like
saying.
cool, which I believe, nigga, you play for Toronto for however long, nigga.
Your shit ain't bigger. Your shit ain't bigger than the program. Your shit ain't bigger than the program.
Have we ever seen
French-
Kendrick with DeMar DeRozan before?
Who, Drake?
Yeah. No, but with Kendrick before.
Oh, Kendrick DeMar.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who knows about all these relationships? I don't know. I've never seen.
But listen,
The only reason I'm shooting DeRozan some bell is because he's really from Compton. Like, that's all I can keep saying about it. So, from him being
definitely involves him.
yeah, and he could probably looked up to Kendrick.
Sit the fade out, bro.
Huh?
Sit that fade out. You gotta not. I'm not in the video.
Or give your homie Drake the heads up, or talk to him.
Even if you at the video shoot and somebody get a clip of you at the video shoot, I'm hot.
as Drake, you kind of wild for bro. Like
Pulling up to your game, nigga, and you playing
you're
in
mad
my
at
city?
this nigga for like I can understand you being mad. Well, damn, yeah, he shouldn't have been in it.
You're in my city, nigga.
The more I talk about it and try to rationalize, he shouldn't have been in it, bro. Yeah.
If we go to the track record of the shit that makes Drake angry and act sassy, it's a long list of shit.
It is, but that's what all them niggas, bro.
Way
Kendrick
easier than the DeMar DeRozan.
How you
shit.
don't like the way a nigga dress and the type of women he like? Why do you care, bro? Like they all petty to a certain extent. They all care.
Of course, they're competing, right? If you two doing a podcast and you going against some other cats, you know that's doing a podcast, y'all gonna throw disses where you can throw disses at, right?
Yeah.
That's the industry they in. That's the profession that they are. That's what they do. And when you got to talk about somebody, you got to talk about them. And if you go on their page and look up the last 20 pictures, you'll see the motherfucking big Eskimo clothing. What are you gonna say? Like, what are you talking about? Go look at the pictures he's doing right now with duck faces and shit like that.
I don't condone none of that. I'm just strictly with the music. When
Who's that? That's Drake.
Yeah.
I don't never be tapped into whatever Drake got going until I hear a song that I like. Once I hear a song, I'll be like, damn, that song is really good. And I usually listen to it a lot. I don't really tap into their social and all the. I don't follow no celebrities. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, I'm so excited about this moment. And I'm glad I got access to you. And you granted me the permission to use it, especially on the show. So I'm going to be tapping in the future. We've had the pop-out. We done had Lil Weezyana Fest. We done had some great moments just as hip-hop fans. So we got plenty of things to talk about. I'm going to let you go and end your night, be with your family, hug on them, love on them on this Saturday. And I'm going to be in contact with you. You a Laker, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm a new Laker. I'm only here while LeBron is here.
I'm a new Laker.
What is up with y'all hopping on the bandwagon? How did you get a Ray? How did you get to the promised land, bro? How did you get up here and be a Laker fan?
What's wrong with that?
Huh?
What's wrong with that?
Nah, you good.
I'm
a new Laker fan.
I'm a
You
lifelong
but
Laker
he been-
fan
he
since a
been here.
kid,
He
bro.
rep.
So like I kind of look at the rookie or the new non-veteran Laker fans a kind of way because I know certain ones is only here because of LeBron.
Hey, you welcome.
So I'm trying to figure out how you got to the Lakers, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm here because of LeBron,
Come
of
on,
course.
man. Round of applause for my nigga. Fuck is we talking about?
So after LeBron, are you gonna stay after LeBron retire?
But me being from the city and raising my kids with the team that I play, I will be a Laker after that. It don't make sense for me to go
I'm going to Boston.
jump around somewhere like that. Now you weird now.
Yeah,
You
bro.
weird.
Bro didn't have
I'm a Patriot, bro. So I'm just gonna link up football, basketball, and I'm just gonna be that. Whole family in Boston, bro. I'm just gonna link it up. You know what I mean? I'm here for
Oh
a
well, then
good
you
time,
just
not a long time.
you can't. Well, I wouldn't recommend you saying you're a Laker. Then you can't say that. You just say you're supposed to say like I'm rocking with Brown right now.
I got the biggest Lakers sign ever. I took it into the Staples. They tried to kick it out and throw it away. They let me keep it. I've been to more Laker games and seen LeBron than more of my homies. I got more memorabilia, more jerseys. I'm a Laker, bro. I got an Eddie Jones. I got a Nick Van Exel. I Red Mamba mentality. I'm really a Laker, bro. For now.
Well, listen. You know that you're from LA, so regardless if you like them or not, your whole growing up was them watching. That was the only games on the TV.
I watched every game. K-Cal 9.
So that's why you're already intertwined in it.
But
so that's when you're intertwined.
I'm gonna tell you where they lost me at. Man. When they replaced Eddie Jones with Kobe, man. I still got my 2-5 jersey. I still got my 6.
Obviously they wouldn't want to. They can't hire you. They wouldn't hire you on the staff.
They could. I'm gonna just make sure they get Eddie Jones on the staff and retire his jersey to 25.
You can't even put Eddie Jones.
They really didn't replace him with Kobe.
You can't put him in the same fucking breath as Kobe Bryant.
Bro, Eddie Jones was killing. Kobe Bryant was airballing. Let's just be real.
And then from that second year on, hey, bro.
That's what I'm saying. The Lakers pushed
pushed out. Kobe pushed Eddie Jones out, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah, the Lakers was. What else was they supposed to do? After them 4 airballs, it was All-Star games and championships, bro.
Well, me and Shaq got a fucking ring without Kobe, so I'm not mad. Fuck me. I can't say fuck Kobe.
Oh, you got a wild track record.
Me?
You got a wild. This cat just went and said he got one with Shaq in Miami. You wildin'.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I got a ring in Miami too with LeBron. But just Eddie Jones. Eddie Jones and Shaq got a ring together with D Wade. Eddie Jones on that team, right?
Oh, Eddie was on that team?
Yeah.
I would have to fact check that. I'm not for sure either way.
He was on that team.
Okay, so you just
Eddie Jones, Shaq.
Oh, you just mad because. Oh, so you just a real Eddie Jones fan. That's all you got to say, man.
He was the first one to really do that.
You be presenting what you're supposed to say wrong way. You be presenting what you're supposed to say.
How am I supposed to present it?
You just be saying it wild. It just the way you say it is just wild. Like I was with the Miami Heat and shit too. You didn't say I followed Eddie Jones over to the Heat. Like,
oh man. Long story short,
I know your co-host be struggling, tripping over there with you, huh?
Hey, bro, we be butting heads on certain things.
I don't fuck with bro don't fuck with me, and it makes for good TV. All right, Ray, I'm gonna let you go, man. Thank you so much for your willingness tonight. Thank you.
All right, bro.
Yep. All right, have a good one, y'all.
Yes, sir. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, y'all just got a treat, man. Y'all really just got a treat. Speaking with not only myself, my brother Falon, my brother Ray Brotherhood. We all tapped in. I love you. God love you. There's nothing you could do about it.